All right. Here we go. All right. That I haven't gone back and looked at that particular panelist, but I know that Ken was in the back earlier and he flashed on cam. That's why I let him on, the actual Ken. Because Ken is somebody we know. He was a regular here. And so I don't know if a second person came on, pretended to be him, or if that was in fact the actual Ken. Um, Flo, don't tell me what to do. I was going to let you have the content you needed, but now I don't want to just because I don't like your attitude. So if I go out and clip out that part and re-upload it, you can have it. See, that's you wanted the content. That's what this is about. Oh, right. I'll drop it for everybody. Yeah, I don't think I will, Flo. I think I am going to keep it private. You can go get your content somewhere else. All right, there's the link. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going, though. And see, that's why I have people cam. Those of you that were complaining, and I still let on a porn bomber.
Yeah, there wasn't any. I don't think there was any knowing that that dude was gonna fucking whip his dick out. Except that when he had his camera on, it was showing his legs, and I heard someone say something to you, and then next thing you know, I just see a fucking dude's pulling his dick out on stream. I'm like, what? What the fuck?
Did it look like Ken?
I have no clue. I don't even know. I have no clue, dude. I have no clue. I don't know who that was, but I all I can tell you is that was sick. That was fucked up.
Especially if it's Ken. If it's like actual Ken.
It might be. You might, I would just be, you know, leery of these people online. These people that you don't know, even if they show their face, man, the next thing you know, they're pulling their fucking dick out. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But Ken is somebody we know. Like he was a regular here. He goes on a lot of panels. He's like nobody would think that, or I didn't see it coming from Ken.
That's definitely not snafu. I know that. Somebody was trying to say it was snafu. Snafu's Indian. He doesn't look white.
Whoever it was using Ken's name, and Ken was here earlier on cam. He was in the back wanting to come up, and I had him flash his cam, and I saw that it was Ken, and then he dropped off.
Yep.
And then I said, Ken, you could come back on. And so the name showed up again. And I'm like, okay, he came back up and I let him on. And that's thinking it was Ken because he had just showed me his camera.
Well, it doesn't seem like it wouldn't be him. How is a porn bomber gonna have the same name as him and
Right.
come up within 10 seconds or
Unless it was
20
this
seconds? Like,
Daisy person that was
it was
also
not Daisy.
backstage
It
that
wasn't
could see
Daisy
who
May.
was backstage and take their name.
It wasn't Daisy May. I know it wasn't because Daisy May was in Jack Talcott's
There was
right
someone
after.
backstage with the name Daisy. And Daisy May was in the chat complaining, telling people I wasn't letting her up.
Yeah, that's the real Daisy May. She's a girl. She's a woman.
But she wouldn't come up.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever cammed up. But if you hear
Well,
her
then she's
voice,
not
you
coming
know it's
on.
her.
You can see why people that don't come up are not coming on. Like everyone saw. So those of you that I don't want to hear any more complaining about my gatekeeping because I'm doing it for this channel. And if you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with me making this channel what I'm trying to make it. I screen the trolls for a reason. And if you don't get to come on here because you don't want to show your face, that's on you. But this is what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah. But I would say that you could put up a picture or whatever, and you could hear Daisy May. I mean, I've seen her on other panels. So if it's somebody in the community, I would say maybe think about it. But if it's somebody random, I would definitely never let him up. Not after that.
Even with the overlay, like that's what happened the other day. I let that guy on, and before I could pull up a solo, he deployed the porn bomb. Like I didn't get to it in time.
But you got to pull up the overlay first.
I do it like this. I do this because the overlay doesn't cover everything. Like if I do,
The overlay should cover the whole screen. Yeah,
it
you
does.
just need
See,
a
look.
bigger picture. Okay, you need a bigger picture. Because the overlay is supposed to cover everything. It's supposed to be a protection barrier.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you. I'll fix that. But damn,
Flo,
man.
you think that was me? Flo is so paranoid. He thinks that I'm so worried about this content he's about to create that I had to find an excuse to private this video, so I porn bombed myself to
With the
private the
tiny dick.
video so that he couldn't use the content to make this expose on how I don't know what passive aggression is. Is this what the panelverse does to your brain? I hope I never become this detached from. No, I didn't porn bomb myself. Flo,
All I
you're
have to
yours. I
say.
don't know. I feel sorry for you today. Your
All
thinking
I
is
have to
just
say
very off.
is, Jeff, just don't engage right now because if you're the you're the centerpiece of the content. If you don't engage, there's nothing for them to really clip
Right.
out. There's nothing
Right.
for them to. Hopefully everybody else will come back. I would even be up for hearing you guys argue some more. It was entertaining for me, but probably not fun for you guys.
No, I mean I was just trying to help other people understand what passive aggression is, and now I feel like there's misinformation about it. But if they want to, I guess the ones that are interested enough in knowing what passive aggression is can do their research and find out for themselves. And those that just want to believe something they hear off of YouTube because some random internet guy said it can do it that way. And if people want to walk around thinking I'm passive aggressive, let them. That only helps me because they're underestimating me. But they're setting false expectations for themselves about what to expect from me.
I do wonder though, what happened? Why did the guy get full stage?
Which guy? Oh, that was that me. Me
You full
by
staged
accident.
him?
I
Oh,
thought I was taking him off, and I was actually blowing him up.
I was like, Jeff left the stream. Oh Jesus! I left the stream right after that, and I'm like, what
No,
the fuck?
no, I was fumbling. I was fumbling with, oh God, what do I do? What do I do? And I hit solo instead of taking him off the stage. I got porn. We got porn bomb in a big way. It
No, it was not in a big way at all, Jeff. There was nothing big about that. Go rewind the tapes.
I don't
Go
even want
look
to
at the
look at it.
evidence. There, there was nothing big about it. You couldn't help yourself. If you were looking at the screen,
I
it popped up
wasn't. I
and
was
you were just
so
like,
into the conversation. I wasn't
holy
paying.
shit.
That's why when somebody said, Jeff, you might want to hide Ken, I didn't even look. In the back of my mind, I'm like, Ken, why would I want to hide Ken? He comes on here all the time. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was like thinking through in my mind why somebody was telling me to hide Ken. And then when I looked, I'm like, oh God, I don't even know if that's Ken.
Yeah, and I'm sitting over here. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like 30 seconds. Like, where the hell's Jeff?
It went because I porn bombed myself. That was actually me. Look, y'all can. Let me show y'all. That was me. I porn bombed myself, and I wanted to make sure everybody saw it, so I put it full screen to make sure it really caught. Because I'm so scared of this video Flo's gonna make of me. I'll do anything to avoid. Look how thin I like. Does this look like the person's leg? Like the person whose legs you saw in that video? That this arm would belong to those legs?
Look, all I'm saying is, I know this is gonna sound really gay, and someone's gonna clip it, but you gotta be bigger than that, man.
Oh, I am. Don't worry. I don't know, Philip. I think they're bigger trolls even than me. If we had like America's Next Top Troll or whatever, like a Panelverse troll contest, I, I I think there's people that would win over me.
I
I,
think
I'm
Jack
I
Talcott is in the running for biggest troll as well, and I'm up there too. I'd say I'm up there pretty hard. Even if I don't want to be, I'm already there.
yeah I'm not sure who I would nominate. We have some very subtle trolls. Hank is an excellent troll. So is Neurojack.
Lanza,
You think he's a troll? Sometimes. I
hell
think
yeah, he
sometimes
is.
we all troll. We're all capable of trolling
I
now and
think
then.
all of us are,
But
but
there's people that consistently like they try to. It's an art form for them, and they try to outdo themselves. Actually, I do know who this. I'm not gonna say, but I do have my suspect for Super Troll.
Denizen,
Not gonna say no.
no,
I
he's
don't
pretty
think
good.
Denizen. Honestly, when Denizen tells me he's not a troll, I kind of halfway believe him.
No, I don't think he's a troll. I just think he's very honest. You know, he's very honest. He's like, you don't know me, Moose. I'm not a nice guy. I'm not nice. I'm not a nice person.
Not lies. That was you. Stop.
Oh man, not lost. Dude, I'll even pay for your
I wouldn't
enhancement
claim
surgery,
if you
not
had
lost.
seen it. I would not claim this
I wouldn't
particular
claim that.
guy. This physique. It was
I mean,
very
I got
body
small
positive.
hands like that, but man, it ain't like that. Yeah, no body shaming here. We don't body shame here. That was an epic small dinghy. I mean, think about it. We went from like having crazy conversations and arguing about passive aggressive and assertiveness, and now we're talking about some porn bomber. You know,
Right, and
it's
the
like,
people scattered. Like nobody came back after the stream. So.
yeah, a bunch of people went over to Talcott's, saw him in
Oh,
the.
okay. Well, maybe this will be. Maybe I can take my break and then do another one later.
Well, fine. I'm sitting
It's
here doing work anyways.
no. I mean, I don't mind hanging out with you, but let's see.
No, I mean, go
Neurojack's
take a
still
break and get
going,
some rest.
huh?
Go get some rest or whatever, and then.
Um, no, I would just probably end up watching shit in Discord.
Oh yeah, all that shit's terrible. Terrible. You're watching that Big Brother,
Big
Little
Brother,
Sister,
The Mole,
Mole.
Survivor,
That
Treme.
electronic stuff is that shit is not. I don't know, man. The electronic stuff is not for me.
All
That
right,
that
I'm gonna
one with the
try my
AI.
overlay.
All right,
We have somebody backstage that
don't
could
tell
be an
me it's AI.
impersonator. A clever troll could certainly have taken this name. Let me figure out how to do this. Overlay. All right. What's up?
What's up? What's
Is that
happening, Jeff?
you?
It's me.
Say something.
He did.
I thought I just did.
Well, you gotta say something more. You gotta give
All right,
us.
we have to have a code word. Like I'll say,
Yeah,
"How you doing?"
we
Or
gotta
something
know
like
it's
that.
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
how
know,
you
Jeff.
doing?
How you doing, Moose over there? Huh?
Oh, we're
Is
doing
your
good,
arms
man.
getting
We're doing
tired
good.
holding that big fucking fish? God bless you, Jeff. All I gotta say is I'm blind now. I came up to say hello, and all of a sudden, someone was trying to raise their flagpole.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I
Wasn't
I
doing a
got
good
fooled.
job.
Because that was a regular. That wasn't a random troll. That was somebody that used to hang out here that we would never think would do something like
I was
that.
just getting ready to say salute Spike, and Spike just jumps in. You might want to get rid of the Ken guy in the middle. I was laughing.
Spike, next time scream it.
Yeah, scream it next time because
Dude,
I was so
porn bomb,
excited.
get
I
him
was
off
like,
now! Like that's why
Oh
I'm not
no!
passive
I thought
aggressive
Jeff
because
was
I need that
watching,
very
and
direct.
Yeah, Jeff,
I'm
middle
sitting
square,
here.
X
I'm
amount.
like, Jeff's watching, and then all of a sudden it goes full screen. I go, Jeff's really watching. What the fuck?
Keep it in my pants, Nova.
I was porn bombing myself. Remember Ken, that little guy? He was a firefighter. He's autistic. He lives in some little town like Long Island, I think. He worked at a good grocery store. He was dating his manager, and he had all this drama. And he kind of around the time Noel started hanging out. The two of them showed up, and
Oh, I know that guy. I know who you. Yeah,
yeah, he had drama
he
with
does a
Grace
lot of
Thorpe. Was supposed
sexual
to go to his
innuendo.
house. Like he
He'll
had, oh god, every day he came on, he had like 5 acts of drama from the day before.
he talks like very
Yeah, he
soft,
talked real soft
and
like that.
he always reverts back to sexual innuendos, ladies.
Ken.
Yeah, Ken the Mook.
And so he was in the back and he cammed up and then he dropped off and he came back like a minute or so later. So I just assumed that was still Ken. And it may have been. This may have been Ken doing it.
Well,
Or
if
it
it
may have been
wasn't Ken,
somebody that took Ken's
don't you
name
think he
and
would have came back? Don't you think he would have come back and been like, "Hey, I didn't do it. Wasn't me, Jeff."
Moose. Maybe he forgot he was on camera and he just went for it. He was feeling good.
that
Oh
was
shit! I'm
deliberate.
jerking off on camera.
How, bro? It was pointed right at it. Like you can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
almost. It looked like he was being shy to himself. Like his hand
it
was a
had
little
to be
shy.
deliberate.
His hand was daintily.
And he was like
Aggressive.
he was a
Jeff,
perverted little
I don't
kid.
know. I don't know, Jeff, but that hand looked a little passive aggressive to me on that little wiener. Passive aggressive hand.
I guess I'll have to start being even more aggressive to
Jeff, is
show
Vienna
people that I'm
sausage
not.
something Cajuns eat?
Is there what?
Is Vienna sausage something that the Cajuns like?
I mean, they fed it to us growing up, but I don't know if it was a Cajun thing. I hated them.
That has the weirdest texture to it, most the Vienna sausages.
It really does. Ooh,
Yeah.
just thinking about them. I didn't
Yeah.
even like bologna or wiener, like even bologna sandwiches. I didn't
I like bologna. It's not bad. But yeah, something about the Vienna sausage. I don't know. A lot of mustard and maybe got to fucking roast them or something. I've never found a good recipe for those.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I'm proud to say.
The Vienna sausages. Is that Vienna? Is all that good for us? Those damn little make-believe sausages?
Viennas and classical music, I think.
You-
Classical
do you
music
know,
and
Well, what goes better with classical music?
process.
Small, short sausage.
Cocktail weedy.
you know Mr. Bean? You know that guy, Mr. Bean, the actor?
Yeah, with the B logo.
Yeah, he calls them little cock doggies.
Little schnitzels.
He walks up in one of the movies or whatever. He walks up, he goes, "Oh, little cock doggies."
A schnitzel, yeah, Lillian. A schnitzel gruden, like a gruden schnitzel. Schnitzengrudel.
Oh, I thought you meant this Mr. B. You talking about Mr. Bean.
It's a schnitzengrudel. I think it's the same as bratwurst, I think, isn't it? A schnitzengrudel?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should know my wieners better than I do.
Well, that last porn bomber, he needs
Yeah,
to
I'm
learn
learning. It's the education.
It's educational purposes only.
Man, I mean, imagine being that desperate. You know, that you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna just hop up with my homeboys and just like trying to stroke one out alive on camera."
Well, good thing that now I can't use this stream. I'll just have to keep it private. Oh, what a bummer. All that content down the drain.
Sometimes it's good for a refresh. I take things like that as a sign, you just shut it and restart it. And now I think.
See, you should start believing
Yeah.
in God, Jeff. That could have been divine intervention right there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or Satan. That seems like something Satan would send, but
Divine interdingy. Dingy divine.
I know, Philip. But Philip, do you remember Ken? You know who I'm talking about that used to hang out here?
The way it ended.
That's who I thought it was because he had shown his camera like a few minutes earlier. But then he came off and then somebody else came back on. So it could be a different person came on under his name. Or it could be that that was Ken. Yeah, the ladies' man. Exactly, him.
The
Yeah,
ladies, man.
Jeff, I sure as heck wouldn't let him up ever again.
Oh, he's not ever again. All right, you in the back, flash your camera. This is hilarious, but I got to make sure it's you. No, come back up. Hang on. Person
Yeah.
that just came back. It came in the back. Come back up. That was hilarious. We have to do this bit.
Yeah, that would be a weird one to fake. Like, why pick Ken? Could have
So
been
that
him.
makes me think it's really like
It
because he
could have been. I
seems
mean,
like
the
he's
guy's weird.
perverted
Like,
enough to do something like that.
and like I said, maybe he didn't even realize. Maybe he just, wanted to just handle
It
himself.
really looked like somebody was aiming the camera, though.
The mood got a hold of him, Jeff, and he just couldn't help himself.
No, no, do
I
the
mean,
first
how
one you
could you
had. The
even
first one
say
was
that?
better.
How could you even say the mood got him? He was, like,
And you
it
have to
was.
cam up, so I know you're not a troll.
I mean, bro, if just to tell me who you are, I'll send you some blue pills. I'll get you some surgery. We'll get you another
So,
3 inches on that one.
all right, but I like the original title you had for this. Just the three letters. Um, if you want my recommendation, but I'll bring you up on, as this if you want. Look at there. Look how it just happened, and we already have the trolls out.
Autonomous Ken.
If only it were that kid. That would have
Hi,
helped
hi
a
guys,
lot.
it's me, Ken.
Flo might have still had his
Yeah.
content.
It's me, Ken. My manager's 20 years older than me, and she kept grabbing my
You
area.
can't even
And
pull the
she
bit
was
off.
touching my no square. I said, "Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no square." Did you like my organ, Jeff? Can you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? How's my fire hose?
You're the perfect person for this.
How's my fire hose?
This is a professional actor, by the way.
Fire.
How's my fire hose, guys? Did you like it? You're making fun of it, but I'm a grower, not a shower. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, if you want to come and troll poured by my channel, this
Trans
is what you
Ken.
get.
What do you
This is
prefer?
justice.
Well, what do you prefer, Jeff? A grower or a shower?
Man,
It's really big.
I mean, you're
I
not
saw
gonna be
those
getting no
interviews.
horse stick with moose, but you'll get what you get. I know how to
I
turn
thought you were
the
Viking.
frogs on. I am. I'm the littlest Viking known to man.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, he's really holding a goldfish there, Jeff.
Liliana talks a lot of shit.
Bex.
You want to know? I got my fire hose for her. I got my fire hose for you, Lilian. Why don't you cam up, girl? What you working with? Because I'm fitting to spray you down. I'm gonna spray you
Exactly
down
how
with
he
my
sounds, too, man. He's
I'm
spot
gonna
on
spray
with it.
you down with my fire hose.
Fire
Oh,
hose.
God. My sides hurt.
You better put your PPE on if you know what I'm talking about. Your personal protective equipment. Make sure you put your goggles on. And make sure you put your respirator on.
For those of you that don't know Ken, you can go back on my channel and Google Ken or Ken Leckie. He should come up, and you can. He's doing a spitting image of Ken. Maybe not an image. What's the audio version of an image?
I gotta go. I think there's a fire, and they need my hose. I'm gonna go put it out. I'll see you next time, Jeff. I'll send you my dick pic via text.
Send me your
Bye.
OnlyFans.
Bye, sweetie.
Hey, Bex. Did you come to rescue me?
Rescue me.
Oh, what a
Hey,
day.
you know, I'm a visual person, so I'm gonna need the crowd to open up their hearts and their wallets, and they're gonna have to contribute monetarily in
Yeah,
order
we need
to be
this
on
a
this
mental
stream.
health fund. We need to
Yeah,
start after today.
I need a joint at least, so I can try to clear my mind of what I saw
We
and
need a
what I
resident
felt.
psychiatrist on panel.
It was such a good. I probably will end up clipping it out. And is there a way to clip from YouTube where I could just go into YouTube and clip the end off, or do I have to like do it through StreamYard and then re-upload?
You know, I don't know.
I actually don't know. I think there's some way to do it through YouTube, but I've never done it.
Well, you could just say fuck it and let it ride.
Because a lot of the stream was good until
You can't say fuck it and let it ride. What
we
the
hit the
fuck?
drama part.
You'll
No,
lose
that
his
I don't think that's something
monetization
you
for
could just
sure.
fucking let ride.
No,
I
no. I
think he
mean,
was hoping for
no. I
that.
mean, fuck it, let it ride by just deleting it completely.
Oh yeah, leave it in the back.
Liliana,
yeah.
I can do it in YouTube. Like I can go into Studio and there's a way to just trim the end off.
I don't know, but the way I would trim it, I
Oh,
would let
okay.
it ride and just
Well, I'll get I'll get Bex to explain it to me. Because I tried to do it when I got porn bombed the other day. I still have that one too. When we got that guy that came out the end and porn bombed. I guess it's always the end at porn bomb because in the stream at that point. So
just
porn
trim
bombs
the end.
always happen at the end of a stream.
That's what
Ideally,
Liliana says. Just trim the end. Just the tip, Liliana. Right? Is that what you're trying to say, Lily? Just the tip.
just just the end.
Just trim the tip.
All right, I'll do that, and so Flo can have his content. Lanyap.
Bex unabashed.
Well, Vinny, what you got today going on?
Not much. Just hanging out, man. Ran a couple errands. You know, just chilling.
Just chilling. And Moose, you still at work?
No, not at work anymore. I'm at. It's 4:20 by the way, and
It is.
I'm cleaning up lumber,
Oh, okay.
packing the truck up with all the scrap lumber and stuff, so I could take it to the transfer station.
Oh, wow. Man, you do a lot and manage to be on here. You're one of the people that I think integrate a real life in the panelverse very well.
Well, it's like one of those. To me, doing this is just like I used to work with my brother for a couple years when I got him into growing weed, and we would work 12 hours a day together, and we would just crack jokes and talk shit, shoot the shit, but we would bust ass the entire time.
Hmm.
And so that's what this is for me, is like one of those like, you know, things where I'm always working. That's why I can't run the stream, because I can't sit down. I'm always like doing something.
Oh,
That's why it kind of sucks, because I'm always an extra in the show, and then I end up being like a main character, and then it's like I got to figure out how to get my own squeeze in there. And I think by simultaneously streaming, I think that's where my juice is going to come from. Because there's going to be people that watch the main broadcaster, and there's going to be people that watch my stream because it's me.
Yeah, I
right.
mean,
Are
you
you
should just
still
restream Moose, anybody that you're on, you just restream it on your end, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know
Yeah.
why I'm not restreaming. Just don't pull the dick dude up here, because yeah.
Well, speaking of the dick dude, we have another dick dude right here. Welcome, Mike.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you know what?
What's up,
I
Mike?
Nobody
think
said Mikey's was
someone
small,
just took your title today.
Uh-oh. Mine was more impressive, though. Mine was a little bit more impressive.
That's
Probably.
what Chuck said, sir. Chuck examined that video probably 15 times.
Yeah, it was a good helicopter. It was going. It was.
How'd it go, Mike?
Oh, man. Like a carousel. Like I was a Coney Island carousel, Rick.
Like a slowing
Up
down
in the-
propeller blade.
That's it, man. But, that was funny. I was gonna say, yo, Jeff, what a crazy stream, bro. I never heard you that pissed. I never heard you that pissed off.
Really?
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's nothing. There's way more where that came from.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You were like,
Jeff doesn't back down, man.
I
Jeff's
hate it when
fighter.
people try to manipulate my. You know why? Because I've dated enough sociopaths, narcissists, abusers, and that's a tactic they use when somebody's starting to manipulate your reality and try to dictate or make you question what your reality is. I get into that. All my defenses kick in because I'm usually dealing. It's usually coming from a narcissist or a sociopath or an abuser, and so I'm very sensitive to those techniques and those tactics.
it was just odd because I haven't on your platform. I haven't seen that yet. Like in other words, they would ask you, they would insinuate something, and you would defend yourself, and then they would just repeat it and repeat it. It's like
That's
they're
kind
trying
of
to
bullying.
it's like they're trying to talk you into their narrative, and then you weren't having it. You were just snapping back at them. I
That's what
personally haven't
Denizen
heard-
did that day too.
Yeah, I haven't heard you snap like that. I was like, whoa, Jeff's
Oh
like pissed.
well,
It's
stick
like,
around.
no. Yeah,
Stick around.
Salute.
Yeah, anybody that comes on my panel and tries to censor me, control me, micromanage me, or
Sure.
use my
I'll tell
autism
you
against
something
me,
that you know
is going to
you're
get
not.
that response.
When anybody tries
and
to
he
tell you
knows that.
something that you know you're not, and they insist on that, that's where the communication lines break down on people
Mhm.
because they have it already embedded in their head. They've already made up their mind who you are and
Yeah.
what you are, and it's a waste of your breath, Jeff, and anybody else listening to try to change or try to stick up and constantly stand for what you are. Fuck them. You know what I mean? You say it one time, 2 times, that's enough. You know?
That's it.
You
Tell
don't
him,
have
Vinny,
to-
fuck him in the ear, fuck him in the other
Fuck.
ear.
That's what I say. If they would have dropped dead tomorrow, would you miss them? No. So that's what I say. You
That's
know?
it.
And there's
I
nothing
guess
to
it was
bad
the
person.
teacher
That's
in me. I
being-
was trying to not miseducate.
That's being respectful in a way, because they won't care if you drop dead, Jeff. Remember that as well.
Oh yeah, I probably
Only the real ones in your life will care, and that's who you really want to care for you anyway. And if they don't, who cares anyway? Because you know you, because the walk is with you. That's it. This is your walk. No one else can walk this walk except you. And I'm walking mine. Mike walks his, and so on and so on. We all have different agendas. We all have different things, I feel, that we need to accomplish in order to be successful and move on to a different plane of existence at the end of this ride. In a way.
Amen.
That's
to that.
very
You know
based.
what I'm seeing, Jeff? I'm seeing you being protected by the boys right here. The Italians. They came to your
protected.
aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They came to make sure nobody fucks around, or they'll find out.
That's it.
Jeff,
the boys back in Brooklyn, we got your back.
telling you,
Oh my
man.
God.
No
I
one
got my
fucks
own-
with our antler guy.
Yeah, that's
We need our
the antler
guy.
mafia. I
That's
got my
what
own
we know
mafia
as
now.
Antlers. We call you antlers at the.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. If I had a red carpet and I was flicking it at you, would you chase it? Get little bullhorns.
A red. Wait, what?
What the red? What is? What are the these?
Oh, like if I saw a red
Matador.
cloth flap, probably not. I'm
Yeah.
too passive for that.
Yes, Ron's gonna play Matador. He's gonna go grab a red towel.
Jeff, are you really Italian? Wow, we got another Italian.
Hey,
Yeah, man. We're everywhere. You put the light on. You see us scurrying around. We're everywhere. Hey yo,
we scurry
Yeah.
around, but we don't drop the sauce. We still
Speaking
scurry.
of, speaking of
drop the
Italians,
oh look at this.
Salute. Speaking of
Hello.
Italians,
You.
hey, they got gabagool. Hey,
Well-
they gabagool.
You.
Jeff, you ever had gabagool? Capicola?
Who?
You ever had it?
I don't think I know him.
Oh, it's good.
Tommy,
Hey,
I
yo.
remember one time some chick was fucking yelling at him. This was like 2 years ago, and she was saying some stuff like he didn't expect. Nobody did, and all you hear is Tommy go, "Ew." That's all he said. He was like, "Ew."
One thing
Things I
takes the
remember.
cake. One thing takes the cake when Tommy goes weirdo.
Like, what are you coming into me for, lady? I don't even fucking know you.
Let's get our Italians. up here.
Tommy's like, that person's a weirdo.
What's
You gotta
going
say-
on,
I don't
Tommy?
see
What are you
it.
working on over there? You good?
I'm almost done. Like another
Yeah.
20 minutes, and I'll
Yeah.
be out of here. So I'm
Nice.
just waiting for 5 o'clock.
It was
So you're
horrible.
working, but you don't have any actual work. So you're just
Yeah. I mean, I can't
running
do
out the
anything
clock,
else. Yeah, I
streaming.
can't do anything else today.
Yeah,
That's
you won't be
pretty
able
cool.
to finish anything else in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Tommy's in the union. He's on
So
a no
you're
show.
getting paid right now to stream on the clock?
Well, I get paid like an hourly rate, and then I get paid on the work I do. So I am getting paid. You know.
But you're probably making more than me right now, just sitting here, being on the stream.
Yeah. Like I get like a guaranteed wage. And then under the table, I get
Yeah.
paid for like parts that I sell and labor that I sell,
Oh,
commission
you
on
you don't have
the
to
jobs.
say all that on here if you don't want to.
It's a hustle.
No, I'm just explaining it because it helps me out, so I can still claim and get state insurance. So
Right.
it's a good plan. It works out for me.
Fucking
Tom, you got to get that inspector's license, man. You got to be a for inspecting
I
this
have-
car. Oh, you
I
have
have
it?
my-
Awesome. Listen.
I got
I
my
didn't know-
inspection licenses.
I didn't know you
and
had
my-
it. I didn't know.
Yeah, I can
Isn't it?
inspect
Isn't it
cars.
10? Isn't it? What is it in Pennsylvania? Is it 10 grand a year to have it? The shop
Oh,
has to
no.
pay. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what the shop paid.
Yeah.
To then. I don't know. Yeah, I just paid to have a license to be able to inspect them here.
Yeah.
Don't you hate you ever go to a place and they say, "Oh, we ran out of stickers. We can't inspect your car. We have no more stickers." I don't know.
Yeah, that happens
I've
sometimes. You got to
experienced-
order new ones and wait. You got to wait for them to come in. and shit.
Vinny,
Yeah.
the big move, we knew guys, it was a place in Portsmouth, and the guy would sell you state inspection stickers, like $250. Like, I ain't paying that, but if you have a clunk, like a junky car, that's going to cost $1,500 to pass inspection, this guy was selling the stickers, and he ended up getting caught. It was a big deal. It was on the news
Yeah.
and everything. It was
I
a
bet.
big
Mike,
deal.
is that you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I want to increase the Italiano ratio. What's up, guys?
Wait, what? You too?
Yeah, Spike's Italian.
I want to be Italian. How is there honorary Italian?
He's another
Yes.
friend of ours.
You are now blessed.
I'm a West Coast Italian, so they speak a little differently than I do.
Kiss
Yeah.
the ring, Jeff. Just
That's
kiss
it.
the ring.
The only difference there is Spike uses angel hair pasta instead of regular stuff.
That's my favorite. The Capellini. I'm a Capellini Italian.
The real thin.
pepperoni.
Yeah, I don't like it that thin.
I'm more like penne. I like penne and rigatoni. That's what I like.
Yeah, I hate agreeing with Mike, but I like the
Angel
pen.
hair is too thin to me.
It is,
Too
and the
thin.
problem
That's
is,
perfect.
Tommy,
You
angel
like
hair. If you try to reheat angel hair, it gets real mushy. It gets real mushy.
Yeah,
You try to reheat
yeah,
it.
it's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I'm
okay,
Yeah, angel hair is good for a one-time go around. Doesn't
I'll
really
eat
matter.
it. but
You
I'd
got it.
rather cook, thicker noodles.
Yeah.
Pause.
Man, I want to eat seafood so bad. I want to make mussels. I want to make shrimp. Man,
Do
man,
it.
I've been. I should just break it. Just break my promise. You know what? Fuck it. I only live
You
once,
promised not to do seafood?
right? Yeah. I promised
Really?
to do seafood
Why?
pork.
It's good for you.
I did it for my stepfather. My stepfather's Jewish, and I did it to
Oh.
I did it to honor him. So I don't eat pork or consume shellfish.
Yeah,
That's
go all
weird
out, dude.
that you would-
Bacon wrap shrimp, dude.
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
miss it.
Giving
dude.
up fish too, Mike?
No, not
Forever?
fish. No. I eat salmon. I mahi,
Oh,
salmon.
shellfish, you mean?
Yeah, no shellfish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Just to make somebody else happy?
Yeah, and
Oh,
what's
no.
the deal with that anyway? What's against the
Tommy.
shellfish? What does the shellfish do to them? They don't want.
Well, it's conflicting. I had said on a stream that I was under the impression it's because they're bottom feeders, and then someone else had said it's something else because they don't have scales. So I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
I'm not Jewish. I just did it to just like a little something I did.
I mean, if that was- It's
Yeah,
funny
I can
too,
ask-
Mike, because
let
if
me
that
ask the
was
AI.
if that was the rhetoric on it, I mean, wouldn't human beings be classified as bottom feeders as well?
I wonder if anybody knows in the chat
walk and
why.
Just
I'm
like
looking
that.
at the AI. I mean, I'm asking the AI.
Yeah.
So
Why
check
don't
this out.
Jewish
So
people eat shellfish?
me growing up, of course, all my family were Italian and stuff like that. So they do Christmas and all this other stuff.
Kosher. It's
In the
not
Jewish
considered
religion,
kosher.
Yeah, in Jewish religion, they don't do Christmas. So there was never Christmas at my house. There was never a Christmas tree.
Coaches are giving.
But when I would go to my grandparents' house or my dad's house, my birth dad, we had Christmas there. So, but at my
Who
house,
is
it was
Jewish?
The
Who is
Torah, The Torah specifies that only aquatic animals with both fins and scales are permitted for consumption. And shellfish does not meet that requirement. So Mike was right. They don't have scales.
Yeah.
Scales. Okay.
But yeah, I would go over. We would go over. We have the uh, they would have the pork. Of course, pork is in every sauce, every Italian. The pork is the base. So
Who's
That's the
Jewish in
flavor.
your family?
Well,
Your
you got to
mom or
have the
your
pork, Tommy. It's the
yeah,
flavor. Oh,
it's
yeah.
the flavor. My stepfather who raised me since I was like
Oh,
5
your
or 6.
stepfather.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
So
curious.
in the household, and like I said, I saw my dad a couple times, my birthday a couple times a week. We lived in the same, we all lived in Queens. But it was funny because we eat one thing over here and we'd eat one thing over there. So yeah, that's
They
just how I grew up.
celebrated it 7. Hanukkah was like 7. You get like 7
7
days,
days, 7 nights,
7 nights.
eight
Yeah.
crazy nights. It's 8 nights, right? Is it one?
Something like that. Yeah. Whatever on the
8
candle.
nights.
The candle represents
Yeah,
each night.
and then we had the menorahs, we had the little dreidels, and yeah, it was cool. I mean, Jewish people are actually really cool. They're really solid people, good
I
business
have friends who
people.
are Jewish.
That
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
my
racist.
Liliana,
friends.
Liliana,
oh
every time I
yeah,
make my noodles, they always get
Yeah.
dented.
and
They always
Mika,
come out dented.
yo, those Jewish girls are
It's
hot,
not
bro.
the dentin. They're supposed to be al
Those
dente.
Dude, have you ever been to one of
yeah.
those Jewish
My
festivals,
pasta
man?
comes out, I got to take it to a body shop, Tommy.
Like a bar
You see the
mitzvah.
pictures? You see the pictures of the Israeli women soldiers? They look like
All
supermodels.
right, all right, we're going down the
Yeah,
grungy.
they're hot.
But no, he's right, and I'm taking it there. There's some hot Israelis, I tell you. I I used to work with people from New York,
Mhm.
and they would invite me over to light the menorah and shit. Even though I'm not Jewish, I come over and I fucking grub down with them, hang out with
That's
them.
dope.
They're beautiful family,
Mazel
dude, and
tov.
stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but whatever,
You got to break the glass,
whatever's
step
clever,
on the
dude. I
little
don't
ring.
give a shit.
I
Yeah,
see Vinny's up on the
dope.
chair. They're pulling the chair. Oi, oi, going in the circle. No, they do that
Yeah,
at
that's
I,
weddings.
I say I don't judge, but there
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am staring at the beautiful women. Like, oh man,
Booey, Baba Booey. That's all
No,
I
no,
think
no,
they
no,
say.
no.
They just sing Baba Booey and dance in the circle.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Baba,
Old school, old school.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Fluey, fa 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 fluey. Oh man, the parody songs are the best. Jeff, me and Vinny were talking about all the old Howard Stern growing up. Howard Stern with the Baba Booey, and see Howard Stern now is a snowflake, but back in the day, Howard Stern was like
He
off
was
the
a real
hook.
shock jock back in the
Yeah,
day.
he was like Dice
Kielbasa
Clay when he
Queen.
first started. Yeah.
The Kielbasa Queen.
Oh, yeah. Remember? And then they would shoot the ping pong balls and the you know what, and they would do all kinds of crazy stuff. Remember they would
How
ride
about
the Sibian.
Beetlejuice, Mike?
You know what?
Beetle, he's as bad as can, and you know
They would shoot the ping pong
baby.
balls out, Mike.
He's like spell
Beetle.
good. And Peter just goes,
Jeff's sitting back like, what the fuck's going on right
Oh,
now?
I watched Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I don't know
no.
about
You
the
ever
Howard
rest.
Stern
see
used to
That's
do.
My Boy with Adam Sandler when
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big fat black stripper shoots out that big ball out of her gun and the one dude catches it from like halfway across the room?
Yeah.
He had like the biggest reflex. It was like
Your boy was in that
Never
movie. Vanilla Ice was in that movie. That was his
yes, Vanilla
his
Ice.
uncle. Yeah.
That was funny.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
That's good. I can't. Can anybody think of a bad Sandler movie? I can't think of one. I think every one of his
African.
movies is
No,
good.
no, I'll give you one. I'm gonna look up the list.
All right.
My favorite's
I thought
Waterboy.
Click was really
Waterboy
good.
is
I
my
thought
Yeah, I
it
like
was like
Click.
more of a dramatic role, and it was good seeing him
Kind of sad.
like
in the
stretch
end.
his range like that.
I'll tell you two.
Yeah.
I'll tell you two. One's called Rain on Me, and it's with Don Cheadle, and the other one
Yeah.
is Punch Drunk
Rain
Love.
on Me.
Punch Drunk Love. Those are where he played like really disparaged people that were just dying inside. Yeah.
He played a mentally ill guy in Rain on Me. The guy,
Yeah.
and the guy lost his whole family in the movie, and that's
In
why he was
9/11.
like that.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
or
favorite
whatever it
movie,
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
And then
Daddy,
he
bro.
fell
Big
apart.
Daddy
from
made
it.
me cry.
Oh, I love Big Daddy.
I bet you do, Jeff.
I can
Waterboy
play
is my favorite.
bonus.
A lot of
I
good
can play
ones.
bonus.
Hey now.
Tackling
Yeah.
Fuel, the water.
Tackling Fuel. That's a great man.
It's okay.
Oh, you
Coach
know
Klein
what
said
was a
it's
shitty
okay.
movie?
It's okay. Coach Klein said it's okay. It's okay. I can
I
touch
now
you.
You
I
should
now
like that movie,
pronounce you
Jeff.
Chuck and Larry.
That's
That movie sucked. The Chuck and Larry movie sucked.
Why? I'm thinking of Chuck and Buck. What's Chuck and Larry?
You don't
that's
even
The
when
know because it was
firefighter,
a flop. It was an
yeah.
Adam
Kevin
Sandler
James.
I
movie.
now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's really
Kevin
dumb.
James, and
Yeah.
they had to
I've
pretend
never
they were
heard of it.
gay to get health insurance for his
Yeah.
kids because he lost his wife,
Is it
Kevin
stupid?
James.
It was
It's kind of
boring.
funny.
No.
It's
It's a little
comical.
Kevin
funny.
James is very miss and hit.
He is. He
I
is.
thought it was funny.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Sandler has
Depends
a
on your
movie
taste.
called Going Overboard. It's got a 1.8 out of 10.
Gone
Never heard of
overboard.
it.
I didn't even heard of that movie. That's why probably it's so
Bro,
bad.
it's a
I never even
picture
heard
of
of it.
him with the fro, dog. Dude, he's
Yeah,
like
Diddy
fucking
got
18
arrested.
years old.
I heard
Oh,
Yeah.
about
really?
that. That happened today, Jeff?
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
we're switching over to Diddy.
And what did
I'm
he
gonna
get
I'm gonna
charged
pull it up.
with?
Right.
Like, what were the
So
charges?
they're not
A whole bunch of stuff.
releasing
Wow.
they're not releasing the charges yet, but there is somebody found an opened something had to do the courts and it had racketeering on it. It had his name
Racketeering and trafficking is
racketeering.
what I
I
saw.
heard they're going to charge him with Biggie's murder or Pac's murder because Keefe D, I think it's going to testify or something. I heard something
Yes.
like that.
TVD,
Keefe, yeah.
Gene Deal said a couple months ago, Diddy will be arrested by the feds in the end of September. He said this is on record, and look what happened. They went and snatched him up
Well, why did he know? How did he know the
because he's an
exact
ex-trooper.
date?
I would say that was a good guess, though.
He was a
Very
bodyguard for
good
Bad Boy.
guess.
He was a
Well, I
bodyguard.
know he knew he was going
When
to
they
get
showed
arrested.
him in
No.
Miami airport wandering
Yeah,
on that telephone,
yeah.
yeah, I knew it
Yeah,
was
he wanted
over.
to bounce,
He was
and he
over.
wanted to bounce.
Crazy.
That's
Like
when
Russell
reality
City.
slapped Diddy in his face
Yeah,
is when he was
yeah.
on that cell
So
phone
he's done. He's
alone
not
in an
getting out.
airport
They're
parking
not
lot.
letting him out. He's being held
Apparently, they
without
think he
bail.
killed
Probably.
Tupac too.
Yeah, that's what they're going to charge him with. Keefe D is going to testify and said that he gave him money to do
Tommy,
it.
I just want to know where Pac got shot. Can you show me again? Because I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
already know. Baby. Just go watch Vegas Valley. Las Vegas Boulevard. I think it was Flamingo.
Yeah, but
Right
can
on
you show me
Flamingo.
exactly where? Because I don't know on the big.
Flamingo in Las Vegas.
Oh my god.
Racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, dude. That's fucking nuts. That's some serious fucking
He's
charges,
got
folks.
RICO charges they're hitting
They're
him
hitting
with.
him with the Rico.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Homeland Security is probably going to take it, right? Vinny, if it's going to be trafficking, Homeland Security will take over.
I
HSI
don't
will
know.
take it.
One of those three-letter agency cocksuckers
Yeah.
will take it. No, no more.
I'm taking over the investigation.
He
Uncle
was
Vinny says, "What are
Whoever
I'm
cops?"
spearheading it.
whoever it's
Don't
going to
worry.
be,
Don't
because
worry, Mike.
they're going to have to. He's either going to be, because they're sending him to the same place the Epstein, quote unquote, hung himself, right? So let's see what happens to Diddy. While
it's going to be federal. Can you imagine if?
Well, regardless what it is, Mike, I'm saying if he survives in there, you might hear in another half a week that he hung himself or something. Watch.
I just thought of something, but I'll wait.
And if they did, then it's it. It goes away, and then he could be living on an island with Epstein somewhere else, and no one would fucking know the difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got the
I
smart
don't
one in that
trust
whole.
any of these motherfuckers, man.
Diddy's got all the recordings now. Now he's gonna start
Yeah.
using those recordings. He's gonna be like, all right, well, if I'm going to jail, I got this recording, and I got you, and I got you,
Right.
this
And
judge,
Epstein
this
and Diddy
senator.
are infamous known to be bugging rooms in every
Yeah.
house they were
At
in.
his
So
freak off
that's why I don't
parties.
understand why the feds are being
It's-
lax on showing at least the Epstein one.
He's got sex videos
Yeah.
of
Do
you think-
like big name celebrities?
Right, and the
What-
higher up you go, Tommy, right? So you figure he's the
Yeah,
main
the
guy.
higher up.
Everybody's partying at his house, so you could imagine what he caught a couple of people doing. You know,
And I heard one of these
too much
tapes-
coke at Diddy's house, and then he's got you on camera. You know what I'm saying?
I
Shit
think,
like
I
that.
think they sell these tapes on the black market. These freak off tapes go for like,
That's what
like
they
people buy these tapes. I heard that's what the one chick said. She said we
Oh.
sell these freak off tapes
A
on
lot
the
of people
black
make a lot of
market.
money extorting
He's like,
other
for
people.
millions of dollars to
It's
see
unfortunate.
Nicki Minaj and Drake and all these people getting busy. I'm like, damn.
Hey, no, that's a true story though. In because I used to
I
live in South
heard.
Lake Tahoe, and in North Lake there was a hotel that was busted.
Crazy.
They had fucking cameras and shit, and they were taking like videos of presidents and all kinds of weird shit, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, you never know when you're going into some random ass hotel. You don't know what's going on, especially if it's like a ritzy hotel for the rich people. Oh, you
Who
think you
knows
can
if
go in
there's
there?
recording?
You
You could be
you get
getting
yourself,
recorded the whole time. You don't
yeah.
even know.
You're bending over. You
Yeah,
got your
how
butthole
many
in the
pictures
air.
do you take off the wall or remove the mirrors in order to Right, but that's the stuff you have to do in order to secure it.
No, I know you got to sweep the room. I sweep it. I
You
sweep
got
the
to
The
read
room.
it.
double sided
Tommy, I
mirrors and
spent
shit.
all the money on the top-notch shit. I got them. They're watching me. I'm gonna watch them.
I gotta watch him right back. I got FBID scramblers.
I got top-notch shit.
Yeah, I mean, if they're watching me or something, dude, I'm gonna show them some butthole, or I'm gonna show them some balls, or you know what I
Damn,
mean?
Bruce. Damn. Bruce
I'm
is
gonna
gonna
just
ruin
Well,
him.
clean
Ken,
it
we'll
up.
hire Ken to do it.
You're gonna have the binoculars going from side to side, and you're just gonna see Moose's fucking bare ass in the window. You're like, oh shit.
Nah, man, nobody wants to be watching me, man. Nobody needs to be like surveilling me. They'll be seeing some weird shit, man.
Oh shit. Tell it ain't so.
You showing off the moose knuckles. Showing off the moose knuckles.
Oh man, hey, there's
The
been some
moose
times in my life,
knuckles.
Mikey.
Oh my
There's been a
god.
couple girls that had a couple knuckles, man. It is what
Oh
it is. Big
no.
girls need love too, homie.
Joe, I don't care. Jeff, sorry, break the same. But have you guys ever dated a girl with the? I mean, you could almost looks like a fist coming out. Them yoga
Nah,
pants.
I'm glad
no, dude,
you left me,
no.
excluded me.
My boy,
Man, I see some
Joe,
roast beef or something, but I ain't seen no fist popping out of
My
there,
man's
bro.
talking about a fist.
little roast beef action. Little roast beef.
Yo, like Arby's. We have the meats.
It's the meats. No, I'm just trying to be funny.
All the
Yo, my man said a fist though. Oh my god.
Release the Kraken.
Yo, look at Jeremy. He's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
I'd
is
say this is boy crowd stuff. I'm even up here blushing.
Oh man, that is funny.
We got the roast beef curtains.
We got the beef curtains. That's it. Yeah, stage left.
I guess today is the drama OnlyFans
Vinny
edition.
likes the curtains, don't you, Vin?
That term, Tommy, is so funny to me. Roast
But
beef curtains.
Jeff, if you notice how the paradigm has changed, we're all up here laughing. Earlier, it was like,
I know
like,
Dolbez was on here earlier. We were having this deep conversation about
yeah,
psychology, and then all
yeah,
of a sudden,
yeah.
it it turned into drama.
It's like in a box match. You get a ding, ding, ding. You just start feeling all of a sudden out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere.
Well, it was me letting
Yeah,
on. It's all in the combination of people you let on and who you let
yeah.
on, and I let somebody on that was here for drama
Gotcha.
that I should have known.
Hey, live and learn, right? You live and learn. you know. But what else? What else, you guys? So we covered the Diddy. So we all agree he's going away. He's probably going to snitch. Most likely he's going to run his mouth to try to get a reduced
The
sentence.
Diddy.
Angus.
Better to
Yeah,
be hung
boy,
by
bad
velvet
Can't
curtains.
stop us, bad boy. Oh, I do a terrible Diddy.
Can't stop.
Bad
Won't
boy, can't stop, won't stop us.
What do you call it?
Yeah. With Mace. What was that
The
song
funniest.
you sung, Spike, with Mace? It was the Bad Boys one?
Yeah. Hold me
Bad
down.
Boys
Oh,
makes me
no.
feel. That was Miami Sound Machine.
Makes me feel so good.
Gloria Estefan.
Oh,
Yeah, the
boy.
Mace track he did that was a pretty good track he did with Mace.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
What do you
Right,
know
the
about
exploding
Basic.
pagers. That was.
Fucking
Yeah,
I'm,
man.
I haven't seen pagers for like 20 years. Just the fact that people even have pagers cracks me
okay.
up.
So I heard the story, and I think it's correct. They just got these. They just got these pagers, and the reason why they got rid of cell phones and went to pagers is they thought the pagers weren't going to be able to be tracked because the IDF was tracking their cell phones, the whereabouts. So
Right.
this is the theory that they were using pagers with codes, for locations, and they freaking exploded on the people.
They hacked them and made them explode.
Yeah,
Who is they?
The Israels, the
Oh, really?
IDF,
Israelis.
IDF. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, they're smart as hell, man. I mean, exploding pagers. I mean, who the hell would even think of that? Like, it's like wow. But and then
Yeah, there's like I think there's like 9 or 10 dead already, and a whole like thousands injured.
yeah, over 1,000 injured. That's what they were reporting, and you never know exactly because they always will underinflate or overinflate the stuff until all the smoke clears.
And
But
these are terrorists, so now all the terrorists are marked.
yeah,
It's going to be harder for them to hide.
So who uses pagers though? Like I don't get that.
Terrorists,
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
yeah.
I guess, that are don't want their
And
cell phone tracked.
yeah, that was
They
the
get at the
I
beeper boutique.
Yeah, they were tracking the cell phones, and then they were getting the locations of where they were hiding from their cell phone.
Mike, do you remember the original Caddyshack movie? There was that
Mhm.
doctor in there, and that was
Yeah.
like showing like one of the original pages when he goes, the doctor gets paged on the course with the Rodney Dangerfield, and he pulls out, but it's like fucking 3 feet long out of his pocket with the clip. That's how big they were back then. I was like, holy shit!
Remember,
I never noticed it in that movie.
That's like a '70s pager.
Yeah, it was Tommy. Because
Wow.
remember the cell phones came in a big carry case with the with the cord
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, my dad had one of those Panasonic.
Yeah, Spike, the suitcase telephone, I'd call.
yeah. Remember the first car phone? If you had a car phone,
Yeah,
you
that's
were
what I'm
like,
talking about. Yeah,
no,
you could
come
stick
off the one
it
that-
in in your center console. You could use it in
Yeah.
there, and then you could wrap it up and put it over your shoulder, like the Wall Street guys were the first
Yeah.
ones to really do it. They're walking down the street with this. They look like they were in a military brigade, like
Yeah.
the radio man with the antenna.
They have a new Crow movie. Is it a remake or like a sequel? I was watching the old Crow this week. I was like seeing if it still held up.
Nothing better than Brandon Lee's Crow. All the other
His-
ones were nowhere near as good. I'm sorry, they
Can't-
just weren't.
when he was on the roof and he said, "Can't rain all the time."
That had
I mean,
the best soundtrack. It had the best soundtrack. It was just I don't know, man. It was better than the other ones. The first
Great movie.
one,
Lady Nova.
classic.
so good. Love the Crow.
Him, Brandon Lee had such a future ahead of him, man. Such a future. Cut short, man. Cut short. What are you gonna do? He was only in 2 movies, right? He was in another movie. Was it Rapid Fire? He was in.
I
2
think
movies.
that's what it was. Rapid
Yeah.
Fire. He played a cop,
Yeah.
and
he was
he had
moving.
shorter hair. He had shorter
Yeah.
hair. And yeah, you're right. It was only like a couple movies, and you're
Yeah.
right. He died. Like I don't know what happened with the gun. If it just malfunctioned, or if someone put a bullet in there, or what happened. But he got shot in the movie when they were holding him up to execute him. Like when they, when he was getting murdered in the movie. Supposedly, that's when he got shot.
Yeah. And they finished parts of the movie with the double. Like it was.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Look into it. So he passed away before the movie was finished. So there's parts where
Somebody else is playing him.
there was a double. It was a double. That
Well, he's got makeup. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell on the far away shot
Yeah.
if it's him or not. So it's probably easy to do that,
Yeah. And there's an old lore that as a part in the movie where he turns and he looks at the camera and smiles, and the screen pauses for a couple seconds, and it was like in memory of him, and then it goes right back to the movie again.
Yeah, you remember the crime boss? He was the same dude that played in Kevin Costner's Robin Hood. He played the king, I think, or Sheriff of Rottingham or something.
He was in a few movies. He was always the villain. You know,
Yeah,
and you got Ernie Hudson as the cop. You know, the Ghostbusters guy.
yeah, that was funny to
Yeah.
see him as the cop.
Yeah.
He kept smoking a cigarette. He kept having cigarettes.
But you know, that movie was it was really really dark, and that reminded me of
Yeah.
that movie Sin City. Remember you ever see Sin City? Where it's
Sin City.
real dark and
Not
Was it
sure.
animated or real life? I get it confused with Dark City.
well, it was. I can't how to explain it.
I
It
think I
was
saw both. One was like comic booky.
yeah. This one was with a whole bunch of different stuff. Mickey Rourke and
Yeah. Oh, it was
Oh, I
Rodriguez.
seen it.
Yes, I did see
Yeah.
this one.
I did see that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Del Toro was in it.
Yeah,
Benicio
Benicio. Oh, I
del
love
Toro.
Benicio.
Bruce Willis.
Whitney Murphy, Rosario Dawson, a lot of stars in that movie. And what's his name? Bruce Willis was in that movie. Yeah, good stuff. It was done like kind of like it was done because Rodriguez and Tarantino, you know, basically are, you know, I don't know who trained who, but they had like the stories where they jump stories. You know, like in like Pulp Fiction, where they jump to the different chapters.
Yeah, they collaborated on that. The one with the
Yeah.
vampires? What was it called? Night of
From
the
Dusk
Dead.
to
or something?
Dawn.
Dust to Dawn. Yeah. And they did 4 rooms too. They each did a segment.
Yeah, good stuff, man. But I've been I told you I forgot I had Netflix. I've been watching Netflix, and it's you know it's hard because you start binge watching stuff like there's series.
I know. We've been
I
doing
watch
it.
yeah like I watch Band of Brothers and like the Pacific, you know the old World War II series, and you watch one, you want to watch the next one, and you want to watch the next one. It's like, oh god, 3 hours goes by. You know, you got to pull yourself away and stop watching. What I know you said you like Survivor and stuff like that. So what is everybody's favorite thing? What's the genre? What everybody likes to watch? I think I put everybody to sleep.
Oh no,
Well,
I thought you want someone else to answer.
I like some, like good stories, like a mystery. Like I love Sherlock Holmes. I like that Enola Holmes and stuff. I like corny stuff. I really like that, mystery shit.
Yeah, like intrigue. You like to be intrigued and try to figure out the whole plot. You know, like a murder mystery, or
Yeah, or just a good show that like Lost. Like I was always trying to figure out, oh yeah, like what's going on, and that it kept my mind kind of thinking on it. Like that's what I consider a good show.
It's kind of like it's very very hard, and you're gonna get different objectives. I think 2 of the best crime series ever made is The Wire, and then The Sopranos. Like
I haven't seen either one. We're watching the Treme right now. It's the people that did The Wire.
Jeffrey.
Huh?
I don't think I've
No.
ever called you Jeffrey before.
Yeah, you should watch it,
Sopranos,
Jeff. It's
man.
Which
really
one?
good.
The Wire or The Sopranos?
Both of
I-
them. The Wire.
I haven't watched any mobster movies. I've never seen Godfather, Goodfellas. I've seen Casino.
It's a television
Because
show.
of the violent, like all the violent stuff they do, turns me off.
Yeah.
If you like twists and turns, stuff like that, and not
I
knowing
do.
what's
I like the plotting and scheming and Machiavellianism, but I don't like it when they go off each other all the time.
it's a dog eat dog world. The mafia. It's every man for himself at one point. And
That's what
You know,
Survivor's like,
Jeffrey,
but without all the
I'm gonna
bullshit.
put a
It's
tangerine
like mafia light.
peel in my teeth and chase you around my tomato garden.
you gotta go. Put his out.
Spike, I started that one. I thought I would be interested in it, and for some reason it didn't pull me in. But I had a
Pull
lot
me
of
back.
hopes for that one.
It's one of those shows that just gets better.
Yeah.
Once I thought
True
I was
Detective is
out-
my favorite all time. Absolutely.
Which one?
True
What is it?
Detective.
Okay, we talked about
The
this.
first season of True Detective. To me, that set the standard for television before and since.
So he's
Yeah.
a no cap detective. No cap detective.
Cat lives matter. Oh my goodness. They were so
I like
they
Naked
were
and
rabid.
Afraid.
It's good to jump subjects, but they were What do you guys think about the whole Ohio thing where they're with the cats and the birds?
They
and,
not eating cats.
I just been watching my tail, Mike. That's all I'm saying.
Be
No way
careful,
getting this
Ryan.
big hairy pussy except another hairy pussy.
Vinny's cat carries a gun.
That makes any sense. This hairy pussy likes hairy pussy.
Oh.
I don't like to be in fat men's bellies.
Oh my goodness. The only proof they have is there are reports that they are grabbing geese from lakes, and there's pictures of people like walking down the street with a goose in their hand. But if they're killing and eating geese, go for it. I hate geese. Hey, get your
So
fill.
many of them. I don't think anybody's going to listen. As long
That's
as
not a
they make
national
them, man.
crisis. That's
No,
not even an immigration crisis.
it's
Who
not a
cares?
big crisis, right? But like, come on, Jeff. If you're sitting at the park, man, you're eating an Italian sub, and all of a sudden you see some dude choking a fucking goose, and then all of a sudden he chops its head off, and there's blood flying everywhere. I mean, that's a
I
little
don't think
brutal,
they're
bro.
doing that at the park.
Bro, they are. They are. I saw a video on Twitter, man.
I
I
know,
saw.
but seeing videos don't mean anything these days because
Wonder
so
if it
much can
tastes
You
be
like
don't think
faked.
people are
wonder
actually
if it
doing
tastes
that
like
shit?
chicken, Jeff. Yeah,
Hmm.
must be something to it. You must like it.
Yeah.
I wonder if
There's a,
those.
there's a,
I wonder if those geese taste different than non-park geese that you find in Alaska or something. Or
A
Canada.
caller told Ohio officials he saw Haitians steal geese. They found no proof.
Hmm.
Are Haitian migrants in Springfield stealing geese and ducks? Ohio DNR finds no evidence. High lies about Haitian migrants consumed America. These are the first three headlines.
Hmm.
I feel like they're just doing that
Audio
because of
does not
the.
confirm Haitians are hunting geese in Ohio.
I think
Yeah,
it's disinformation because if they admit it's
me
happening, it's going to
too.
cause an uproar. But I do believe this is. I do believe they're taking the geese. I do believe that they're getting wild game birds. Birds. I cannot see them grabbing people's pets. I don't think that's happening whatsoever. But the geese, I do
Bro,
believe.
I saw them
That's for their
barbecuing
Like
voodoo
a dog
geese.
rituals.
in the backyard.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that stuff, bro. But somebody
Yeah,
sent it to me, and I almost puked.
yeah.
Jeff, what are you talking about? Let's see. A bunch of Africans at your work washing their junk naked out. Like, what do you mean?
What
Like at
the
the hose? They
hell
were
are
using your
you,
hose
You
to
come outside.
shower,
bro?
or they were washing off junk. Like they were hosing off junk while they were
No,
naked.
he said he's saying their junk.
Day junk.
In
Yeah.
other
Oh,
words, they're winky. I think that's what he's trying to imply. They're out there taking a bird bath out there.
They're
they do
winky.
that in New Orleans. They maybe I should. After today, I'm not going to risk it on stream. I'll tell the story later.
That's cool. Oh, you like the bathhouses and stuff? They
No,
used to have.
like there's. I guess I'll tell the story. When I first moved to the quarter, my boyfriend asked me. He's like, "Be careful when you're walking around the quarter. Be careful of the black men that whip their dicks out at tourists." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? That sounds crazy." And he's like, "No, there's these black guys that walk around whipping their dicks out." And I said that sounds ridiculous. And one night I was walking home. It was like midnight or something, and there was a black guy coming at me toward the street. And sure enough, he unzipped his pants and started swinging his dick while he was walking toward me. And I'm like, oh my God, there really are black men walking around the corner whipping their dicks. It's happening right now to me. And I went home and I told him. He's like, yeah, I tried to
Wow,
tell you. Like, they're all over the quarter. They
that's
walk around and whip
crazy.
their dicks out.
They just
Was
whip
his
them
name?
out.
Was his name?
Yeah, he mumbled something like,
Wow, that is crazy.
I bet you his
I
name.
had
Was,
never seen anything like it, and he made it out like it was just such a normal thing in the French Quarter.
That's
But did you have
indecent
the antlers?
exposure.
was probably Ken.
It
Don't
was
they have indecent exposure there?
Yeah, but it's a
probably it's dark, it's night,
I
they're
just
black.
wondered if anybody would care or not. If it's just tolerated.
It was kind of a voice, and like just a shadow moving
Well, the
around.
women are whipping their tits out. That's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I bet.
I like my beads, Tommy.
Oh my god, crowd pleaser. Oh god, this guy's crazy.
He's like spinning it, and then he throws it. He lassos Jeff. He pulls him in. It's like cattle. Oh man,
Oh, 9 to 5.
there's some crazy people out there, man. There's some people that do some wild stuff, man.
They really
And
are.
a lot of times, and Vinny knows, like, I think, is like working back in the day, the drunk people, like you I mean, people that are hammered drunk, they want to fight like 15 people, and it's just like they say the craziest stuff and
Fear
liquid,
muscles.
liquid courage.
Yeah,
And
Liquid
then
courage. Yeah.
when they're sober, they're like, "What happened?" Like they turn into like the drunken Hulk or something. They don't even know what they did, And it's alcohol is a funky thing, man. It really is. I got far away from it. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with that shit, But people, they turn to a different person.
That's a
These are
fact.
normally really, and drugs the same way. These are normally really cool people, like regular, normal people, and then they're all of a sudden like a monster.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Definitely changes you.
I've either seen people when they drink, it's either you have a wonderful fucking time because it brings out a side of them that you don't normally see if they're very reserved. A funny side is what I'm saying. And then the other side is they're just an obnoxious, loud scumbag. You're like, I can't hang out with you when you drink. You know what I mean? Because
that happens.
It's either one or the other for me that I've experienced.
The worst was we had a friend. We went out. When we go out, it was like 3 or 4 of us. We go out in a little crew, and that way no one really messes with anybody. Just a couple guys hanging out. And we had the one friend, and he would drink, and he'd be sloshy. You know what I'm saying? He'd like falling around. I'm like, oh God, dude.
Yeah, you're not
and
gonna get any girls with him in your.
I've been
crew,
that
you know what I
friend.
mean?
We're drinking, we're laughing, we're having fun. And this guy's, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Tommy, we had a friend of ours in a bar one time. We were eyeing up these girls at a table, and he's like, "Well, you guys look good." Yeah, he happens to have a girlfriend at home, so he wants to ruin it for the single guys, I guess, right? So he goes, and he goes wobbling up to their table, and as soon as he got his waist to their table, he just threw up on the whole fucking table. He threw up on all of them.
Oh my God.
We were in shock and shock and awe. The eyes and the mouth. He did a belly flop and puked, and it just splashed everywhere. It's like the whole table went on a splish splash ride.
Jeff, what do you do? What field are you in that you're losing this many people?
Good times, Tommy.
Right, we have a $2 troll credit if you want to troll anybody on this panel.
Vinny, you remember? Sorry, Jeff. Vinny, you remember when President Bush threw up in the lap of the Japanese Prime Minister? You remember?
Oh, I remember that.
That
was funny. What about the shoe, Mike? Remember they threw the shoe at him?
The shoe, I remember.
The shoe was funny, man. His reflex was hilarious.
And then he got set for the second or third shoe to come at him. He was like, he was playing peekaboo with the shoe, Tom.
Yeah, he was like peekaboo with it. That's a fact.
You can't get my face.
He was sticking his head in the podium and then back out.
Yeah. I guess I didn't know that. They said that that's a big insult. In their religion over there, they want to curse you, they throw their shoe at you.
Yeah, that's like blasphemy. Yeah.
And the guy lost his shoes. He has to hobble home. He's like, damn it. He's like hobble home. He's on the way home, he's got to go buy one shoe. He's got to find a shop that's going to sell him one shoe. Oh,
wow. That's
he puts extra shoes on his camel, Mike.
That could be a business model. You go over there and just have a shop that just sells one shoe, for those certain services.
Hi, I just need one left shoe, please.
One shoe, please. Oh crap! Oh, yeah, man. What are you gonna do? I don't know how you guys weather. It rained from 7 o'clock in the morning until about 4 o'clock here, and it wasn't like drizzle. We had flooding out there and everything. It sucked today. I was out and about.
We didn't get any rain here.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we got lucky.
But the good thing is my basil looks fantastic. So
yeah,
got a lot of rain, but
the crazy weather and the global warming.
It's been pleasant though. In Virginia, it's been probably in the 70s for a week and a half, 2 weeks. It's been really nice.
That's good weather, man.
But Tommy, down here, it gets to high 90s with humidity. It's oh God. I mean,
it's gone though. We haven't had too many of those days anymore. I'm pretty sure like we're not gonna have any more human days. Like it gets to be 80, here and there, but not human. So
Liliana just filled up the troll bank, so we got $4 credit now for trolling.
nice.
Thank you, Liliana.
$4.
Play.
Tommy, is it true that they really cleaned up Kensington? They really put an effort into
Well,
cleaning
not. I mean, they're trying to, but it's still very bad, and there's still a lot of people down there, and they make drug busts here and there, but
You sound
you know,
jealous,
it's
Cheesehead.
just a matter of time before somebody sets back up again, and it
Yeah.
just goes. So it's
'Cause it
still
was
the
getting-
way it was. Yeah.
It was getting pretty hairy for a while, like bad. It was getting like national coverage, So,
Yeah,
wow, man.
it's pretty bad, man. I mean, the drugs that are out there now, there's not many treatments for it because it's all tranquilizers and high potency fentanyl, and
Yeah.
that stuff is hard to treat. It's very strong.
Yep.
People wind up dying and losing their limbs, and it's just disgusting. It's a bad process,
Yep.
and it's all coming over the border, right from Mexico. They
What's it
make it
called?
right in Mexico.
Tommy, is it called crocodile? Is that what it's called? The stuff
It's
that eats
like
away?
that, but it's
Yeah.
called xylazine and fentanyl mixed. It's like trank dope, they call it, and
Yeah.
it's a xylazine,
Jen-
which is a veterinary tranquilizer, and then it's fentanyl, and they mix it together. Xylazine's very cheap, so they put a lot of xylazine in it and very, very little fentanyl, so they can stretch that and make lots of money.
Yeah. It's terrible stuff, man.
Yeah,
Cheesehead, you've come up before, haven't you?
it's an epidemic for sure.
Yeah.
Salute, she said.
You can come up,
What up,
especially if you want to
King?
troll. There's $4, but is that 4 minutes? I'm not sure how much trolling that buys.
Yeah, Liliana, get your hiney up here and explain this.
Yeah, you got to come up and do the trolling,
Liliana and Mike tried to troll, and
I just
nothing
like the voice,
happened.
Jeff. Let
They
her
don't
come
really
up and
have
say it.
beef between them, so it didn't go
Come on
anywhere.
up and tell us.
But they did try.
Rules are
Yeah.
rules.
Nothing. Can't really argue with somebody you have no problem with, So.
Right. It's just
You do
manufactured drama
Yeah.
at that point.
Oh, yeah, man. What do you guys? I know Jeff's answer. It'll be something frozen. You guys cooking tonight? You were waiting for that, weren't you?
Yeah, we're doing some sweet Italian sausage, Mike.
You were waiting for it.
Oh, hey, witch.
I did it on
Taco
purpose.
Do
Tuesday.
some real sweet Italian sausage, Mike.
I actually did it on purpose. I was joking, but
Yeah.
No more Vienna sausage. We've had enough of that today.
oh my goodness gracious!
Biting into a Vienna sausage is like biting into a lima bean.
I love lime beans.
Just the
Like lima
texture
beans?
of it. Yeah.
We didn't know better. We didn't know not to like them growing up. We didn't know better. It's like grits. You don't know not to like them.
Depends,
Someone make use of the troll's monies, Liliana says.
Ugh.
So does that mean $4?
What happened to
is 4 minutes?
Ladybug?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
She
What
cried
about-
again.
oh again.
Yeah, it was. It
Like
was pretty.
answer the hourglass on her, Jeff.
It was pretty. It was
Oh,
pretty
he
rough.
might. Cheesehead, you might come up and troll.
Yeah, cheese.
This would be fun.
I'm not looking to argue, so
So,
This
Mike,
is
this is
extremely
your time now, Mike, to start like, all right, so even if you get a little bad to go, then now this is where you develop your strategy. So you could show them a totally different Mike,
no, I'm
He
good.
has
Your
been
character, you pretend you're you
Well,
could
I'm not
checking him in at a hotel.
But no personal attack, like no malicious personal attacks, no going
Pretend
after
like you're a
people's
hotel,
families or anything low.
working behind a hotel lobby desk, and he, so just
Yeah.
keep talking to him like you're checking him in, and he's cursing you out.
What do you
No,
say?
I'm good. I'm good. If I get yelled at or if I start feeling uncomfortable, I'm just going to bounce. And that's not a rage
You're
quit.
boring.
I'm not here. I'm here to laugh with friends. That's what I'm
Well,
here
just call time, and we can. You don't have to bounce.
for.
We'll
Like I
just
said, I'm
end
not,
it.
I'm not here to be the focus of everything. So I'm just here to talk with guys. That's it, and have fun and laugh. So I'm not going to be I'm not going to be the pincushion. I'm not going to be. That's not going to do.
But are you going to do the trolling game?
Yeah,
He
now I'm
said
confused
he
with
said the
the
How do we
boundary.
play it, though,
He's
Jeff?
been
I
trolled
want
for so
Liliana
long.
to
He's
tell
done
us.
being trolled.
How do we play it?
I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it.
Liliana's the one that is coming up with it. It's you can pay to have a troll come on the panel and troll one of the guests or the
Like
whole panel.
Laughing with
In
you
all
guys.
fairness,
Like
though,
Cheesehead's gonna demonstrate as soon as he comes on.
Like laughing, having a good time.
Yeah, like we're supposed to be having a good time, like, having fun, fun.
That's it.
That's it,
Having good
Tommy. Got the 5 o'clock
conversations.
whistle, baby.
That foosball. Look at Tommy
You're
buckling up.
gonna smell rubber and burn. What is it? You say it the opposite way. Tommy's out of there, man. 5 o'clock. He's dropping.
He's got tacos to eat, man.
That's it. Taco Tuesday, Tommy's.
Taco Tuesday. Watch out, ladies. Tommy's on the
Taco
prowl.
Tommy.
Oh, those kind of those tacos.
Italian
Yeah.
tacos.
Italian tacos.
Never heard of that. You could probably make it.
If you're a good Italian, you could probably make anything.
Yeah, we make the
Or a good
tacos.
Mexican.
What would it be like?
If you're a good Italian or a good Mexican,
I just fucking like lasagna
shut
and some
down.
of the taco shell.
We have the ground beef and the seasoning, and then we just, we just have the toppings and stuff.
Oh my goodness, Moose, we're all
I'm
Mexicans
gonna
now.
put a meatball. I'm gonna make a meatball hero out of a taco.
Hey, I tell you what, let's put some marinara in that taco.
That's it. That's all you got to do. And a little mozzarella
Marinara tacos.
cheese. That's it.
I mean, it's kind of like a hot pocket. Isn't a hot pocket kind of like a burrito? Kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Are we getting to go on the car trip? You have us mounted?
Yeah,
He's
Oh,
got-
wow,
oh,
this is
easy
gonna
there,
be
Jeff. He's
cool.
got us mounted.
a little different than
Tommy, watch out for
hot
the deer.
pocket's a little different than a burrito because a burrito is like a
Hey, watch
soft
out for that
shell.
deer, Tommy. I heard he pull out there. Look at
Let the guy drive.
Tommy's gonna make deer tacos. Deer tacos.
Deer tacos.
Deer
Ugh.
tacos. What a weirdo.
Weird.
Weirdo. No, that's one thing. That's one thing down here because I live by the ocean front, and the ocean front we talked about this before. They have all the bars, they have all the breweries, and they got all of those taco trucks out there. There's like taco trucks up and down the ocean front, and people be devouring those things. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
We have Cheesehead in the back. Can you flash your face real quick so I can see that you're a person? And then I'll let you on.
Oh,
Or, hang on, you know what? I'll do this overlay thing.
He's not a flasher.
He's not a
Um,
flash at Tommy. That's cool.
Yeah,
Cheesehead,
yeah. I
Listen.
listen. I run a channel. Last thing I would do, Jeff.
That's him, Jeff.
that is him. All right.
Yeah, yeah. What's
Salucci.
up, fellas? First time caller, first time panel guest. What's up, Mikey, Vinny, Tommy,
What's up?
Jeff?
Salute.
So wait,
So
so Mike,
cheese.
Mike,
Chicken
are
man cheese.
you like that? You like that, Mike? Are you comparing burritos and hot
Hot
pockets?
pockets.
Ugh. This guy.
Different
Jeff.
shell.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, bro. And Mike, can I just say one thing? One thing. Can you please stop with the fake accent, please?
What's his real accent?
you can't see Jeff. You don't know Mike like we know Mike.
I know he's been pretty consistent with me so far with the
But-
accent.
But when Mike gets around certain people, his accent changes. Like if he's
Really?
talking to somebody from the South, he's Southern. If he's talking to somebody from, say, the streets, Mike's hood, Mike's fake
Hood.
Italian accent.
That's code switching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
my
does
nigga.
that.
That's a
Oh,
useful
we're-
skill. I wish I had that.
Mike sounds
Hey, we
pretty.
getting down on the streets right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Got
never
me.
talked Cajun with me yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
never.
Give it time, Jeff. Give it
Yeah,
time.
give it time.
Okay.
Give it time.
Give it time.
It's only a
All
matter of
right,
time.
Chef.
So wait, hold on. Give me 1 second here. This is like some 1984 shit, some thought crimes, like some shit that hasn't even happened yet. Give it time. Don't worry, it's already
Yeah, it's coming.
Precog.
It's coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it
Like a
time.
pre-crime and shit. Like
Listen.
fucking Mike doesn't even walk through the door, and they're like, "Hey, this motherfucker coming." I'm telling you right now, this is how it's gonna go down.
Exactly. We all listen, he's so predictable. We kind of already know what to expect from Mike.
Who's we? Who's we?
Unpredictable.
Yeah, Mike,
Yeah.
everybody. Come on, man. Don't
So
play
let me
that.
ask you a question. Why am I such a
Like the
concern to
Truman
you?
Show?
Why is my life concerning to you?
Because Mike, you come on YouTube and you share it with everybody. Once
I'm not
again,
sharing with you. I'm not talking to you.
Mike, you're on YouTube. You're on a platform. People pay
Okay.
attention. So
Why?
therefore,
Why?
why what?
Why am I a concern of yours?
Who said you were
If you don't
concerned?
like me,
You are
if you don't
Mike.
like me, don't talk
Listen,
to me.
you are
If you
on
don't like me, don't talk
you
to me.
are on a panel. People are going to pay attention to what you say and
Okay.
what you
Great.
do. If you don't want that, then stay off of a panel. It's that simple. If you don't want people to talk about the stuff that you do, stop doing dumb shit. It's that simple.
What am I doing that's dumb?
Oh, here we go. I'm not doing
Right.
this on Jeff's panel. I'm going to be
Telling you,
respectful.
man,
Oh,
John,
you have 2 more minutes.
Okay, so Mike, you pulling out your penis on a
Why are
panel
you
is
yelling?
normal.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Can you
I'm
calm
not
down?
yelling,
Can you
Mike.
talk like a
I'm not
normal
yelling.
person?
First of all, you'll know.
calm down.
Yeah, calm
Yelling
down,
killer up
calm
in
down.
this bitch.
Like I said, Mike, pulling out your penis on a panel isn't
Calm
normal.
down.
Dropping the N-word 40 times on a panel isn't normal. Pulling out a weapon, trying to get my channel shut down isn't normal.
Oh, you did that?
Yes,
No.
he did that, Jeff.
That's
Nope.
Yes.
don't
He
do it
pulled.
here.
He pulled a rifle on my
So
channel
yeah,
in an attempt to get it shut down.
So
this happened.
this is
Look at
where you're
Witch.
messing up,
Welcome.
Jeff, because you're
Yeah.
allowing this to
Okay,
happen.
yay.
And if Mike pulled a rifle out right now, I would be like, dude, that was fucking call. That was exactly
No,
what I called you.
he would never come up again. He would not. I
No, we
can't
get
take
that,
that
but
kind of
I'm
risk.
saying, dude, he already told you he didn't want to be trolled.
Mike
Yeah,
is
but he could. I mean, he can leave when he wants. He's participating so far.
yeah.
Mike's a master troll.
Yeah, he's a
See?
mess.
Mike,
Yeah.
this
This
no phase, Mike.
this
Hey,
is the
before we cut the
circular
last stream,
troll.
we had an
Michael wipe
actual
the floor with all
masturbator
this
on the
fucking.
stream. He was
Yes.
wanking the softie. It was like a soft serve
No,
little
Mike.
Vienna
I
sausage,
know
bro.
Mike. Michael fucking trash
Liliana.
all these fuckers.
Oh, thank you, Liliana.
But no,
Let me. I have to go to YouTube to see the logos because StreamYard blocks them out. So let me see what you got there.
Those are tea kettles.
Mike's a
Oh,
master troll.
okay. Like
yeah,
spill the tea.
it's the circular troll, Tommy. The circular
Stop
troll.
gaslighting, Tommy. Stop the gaslighting. Cut it out.
Oh, look, now he's mad, Tommy. No more touching.
Tommy, what's Tommy doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
he keeps
Tommy
saying
do?
I'm a master troll. Tommy's just messing with me. Tommy's messing.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just messing with you, Mike. He's just messing with you.
Which do you want in on the trolling while the meter is still running?
Yeah,
Do
the
you
taxi
see her
light is still
face?
on.
She can't hold
I'm
back.
sorry.
She's like, get me in the game, coach. I'm ready to
No, it's kind
play.
of, it's kind of pathetic. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. Yeah.
No. I'm just I'm just here to witness and grace everyone with my wonderful facial expressions because I mean even though I respect your panel, Jeff.
Yes.
And there have been the couple of times that I've been up here, especially with Mike.
Is your
I
hair
have
soft?
my hair is extremely soft, yes, especially since I
Yeah.
washed it today.
You keep touching it, so I'm like,
Well,
damn, dude.
I have ADHD, so it's my tick. It's my
No, it's all good,
system,
dude. I got ticks
That's
all the
that's
time.
pretty convenient.
But I do my best to stay civil when the occasion calls for it.
So you're not gonna pull your penis out randomly and then make it stop the stream because that just happened. We
If I
literally
did,
just an
y'all would be
hour and a half
so jealous
ago.
of it. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Just gonna say that
Thank
right
you.
now.
I appreciate it. You know what? I would rather feel like more of a man than have you whip out some like 12-inch fucking,
But hey,
girther.
Whip
Something
it
that's like a
out.
fist coming out of like a woman or something, Sorry.
but what happens?
I yield.
What happens when you pull your penis out on a panel and then YouTube doesn't even recognize it as a penis? Should you go around?
That's what I don't get.
Would you go around and tell people you're 10 inches when YouTube didn't even recognize that you pulled your wiener out on a panel? I mean, come
Is it me
Mike,
or
do it.
Cheesehead sounds like he's speeding
Yeah,
up? in his
Cheesehead,
speech?
you're
Yeah.
I was gonna
Uh,
say, hold
cutting
on,
in
this
and
is
out.
one
That's
hell
what
of a
she
gummy
said,
I
but
got going on. Cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
we got some skirting in there.
Yeah.
Did we? Is that the 4 minutes? Is the troll
That's
credits used up?
way past that, yeah. That's way past 4 minutes.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'd sure thank you for being a good sport. You didn't
Yeah,
have
He
to
Mike.
said it's way
endure
past the
any of that.
time.
We're
Yeah,
leaving on a
Mike's gonna keep it time. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's four
but
and a
the
half minutes.
problem is
Mike
now
said
that
that's
we've gone
enough.
through that, like, how
Yeah,
do we
last
go
time.
back? Because
Yeah,
now I'm
last time.
thinking,
Yeah, last time me and Rich were on panel, it was actually fun. We were talking about all kinds of different stuff. It was
It
cool.
was because I
Yeah,
was
it was cool.
respecting Jeff's panel.
Oh, was that
That's
passive
why.
aggression? Like you secretly had aggression toward him, but it was.
I do my best.
she
I
just
do my
said she's
best to keep
respecting,
it.
man.
Yes,
She got the
yes, because
PC going
I know
down.
Jeff. You know,
Just being
you
PC.
claim
now.
this as a safe space, and I
A
respect
lot of
this. I
And you
people
know
are
respect
Jeff
this as
putting
doesn't
their
like
safe.
women
passive
already,
aggressiveness
Richie,
as
so
well.
it's like
it's
you don't
been
want
very
You know,
safe
Tommy's
today.
here, Cheese is here. I haven't talked to
Oh,
Cheese in forever.
Yeah,
Spike's
yeah.
here, Vinny's here. My,
yeah.
you know,
What's up,
my
Mitch?
friends are here. What's up, baby? You know, my friends are
But
here. It's
isn't
not
this
I'm just here for.
one of the American ideals that people that don't necessarily like each other get along can all coexist in one space and make it work
Yeah,
somehow?
that's America,
Sure,
baby.
sure,
Mm-hmm.
sure. I do because you have to. You have to.
We're doing it. I think it's a credit to everybody on this panel
Yeah.
that we're pulling it
I
off.
mean, it's not easy, but it's
Yeah,
doable.
pull it off, not pull it out. Okay, you hear that? Yeah.
Yes.
Pull it off. Don't
Oh
pull it out.
man.
Don't pull it out.
Dude,
I
like
mean,
the thing is like the last porn bomber got full screened, and it was like I'm sitting here going like, God, 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 come on, Jeff, and Jeff doesn't even know
I
anything's
was
going
slow. There
on.
was a lot going on at once, because mainly because I'm very auditory, and I was so focused on the conversation. It took my visual brain a while to even realize that something was happening. That's why. And Spike was being so polite and
Spike was like,
indirect,
Hey,
and trying
Jeff,
to address it at the lowest level possible instead of screaming fire.
Jeff, you might want to, remove that guy or something like
Yeah.
that. Something
Yeah,
real
Jeff.
soft.
And
Wait,
I
wait,
like
wait.
Yeah.
heard it in my brain, but it was getting it to prioritize
Jeff came
with the
over like
rest
an
of the stuff
airline
going on.
pilot. Ladies
And then
and
I was
gentlemen.
fumbling with the controls, and I made it bigger. And then
Oh
I
no.
froze, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I made it big. What do I do?
Can you
Where's remove? Where's remove?
Jeff, can you do that? Can you do that for Mike and make it bigger? Or no?
Make Mike bigger?"
No, make it bigger. Never mind. You missed it.
Yeah,
You missed it, Jeff.
Like,
Never
you were
mind.
great, man. You came over
not
like
from
an
here.
airline pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now flying at our altitude. And Jeff, if you would please just go ahead and eliminate that center square down below as we fly up to our
Well, it was a good conversation. It was at one point.
and
It was a
yes, Internet
Yeah.
God, I lost your comment, but I'll honor the $5 as additional minutes. So 5 more minutes of
Oh, wait.
trolling for whoever wants it.
So when did you get porn bombed?
This is the restart of the stream. We were going about an hour or two before this, and it was a regular that used to hang out here. So it was a person we all knew. It wasn't a stranger.
Wow.
And that person just started masturbating on stream. None of us
What
saw
the-
it coming or expected it.
I don't.
Was it an actual regular? or
Yeah,
was
I
it
say he
somebody-
just
Yeah,
forgot.
Well,
he
actually, this is what happened.
Jerking the
There was a
gherkin.
regular that hasn't been here in a while that showed up, and I asked him to cam, and he showed me his face. I'm like, okay, it's him. Haven't seen him in a while. And then he dropped off. And I said, you can come back on if you want. And a few minutes later, he came back under the same name. But I didn't ask him to cam up a second time. So it could have been a different person, like using
it might
that
have been
name.
someone
Yeah, they-
else.
I highly doubt
They-
so.
But
Yeah,
the likelihood of that happening, it's more likely that it was this person.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause when I
that's
do
nuts,
streams-
Jeff.
Right? People will come backstage under somebody else's name, right? And that's why we try to put the banner up to hear who it is, because that's one thing that scares me is being porn
Yeah.
bombed, man. I don't get
Bro, I mean,
it. I would never.
it was so
I would never
sick.
do
Like,
it.
it was just a little Vienna sausage. It wasn't even like a big old fucking horse dick or something. It was like,
We were talking about Vienna sausages earlier, too.
and then
There's
all
a
of
whole
sudden this guy gets
conversation
up
about
there, he
that.
goes, "You want my Vienna?"
No. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Jeff.
Yeah,
That's,
man,
that's
that's
great.
Now I have to go back and clip it out. And then Flow State was all excited because he had created some conflict content that he was excited to use in a video. and all of that got thrown out the window. And then he accused me of porn bombing my own stream so that I wouldn't have to make that video available.
Let me fix my audio. I'm gonna come back up, Jeff. Just give me a couple minutes.
All right.
Yeah, it
What's
was
up,
like
Miss Boo?
it was like the size of a combo.
A supersize?
Was it not
No,
blue
like
cheese?
the combos that if
It's like
it's
a
a little cheese
downsize.
or a pepperoni
It's
flavor
the
combo.
child
little
kitty
cheesy
meal.
fucking salty
Maybe
thing.
that's the bad.
Because that's what it looked like. A very small, cheesy, salty thing.
Combo. It was an
All
innie.
right. Well, we can hear what Witch has to say now that she's here.
Like I
You
said,
just want to talk with your face?
I do. I like
Okay.
talking with my face.
All right.
It's very passive aggressive for me, and I feel like I say a lot more with my face than I do with actual words. But
Can you put her in the middle? Like,
Yeah, I could put her in the middle.
she's got the prime time. She's got that
I
face.
agree.
please.
She looks
Oh,
bad. Let's
please.
get you over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would cam up, but me versus you on cam, it would just be like a 15-year-old girl versus like full on woman. It's just not a good look for me.
Which he's really
I'm
trying to
gonna
just break the
say-
record of how long he could hold that big goldfish in his hands.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God.
I had this goldfish when I was 2 years old, brother.
So wait, so we just got guppies, right? And we got 3 of them. 2 of them are like a silver and orange, and then one was like a black and gold. Well, the little guppy, he's called Floyd for some reason. He was going after the black and blue fish and biting at his tail so much that the tail disappeared and the fish died. Like
Oh
this
yeah,
fish
that happens with
literally
guppies.
killed this other fish because he's a racist. Like we have a racist killer fish in our house right now.
You know what? The first thing I would do is I'd beat that fish. You just got to beat it.
Gotcha.
It's like this tiny. It's like this tiny. All you gotta do
I mean,
is
that's the same size as the dude who showed us earlier. And a dude wasn't even like he was limp dicked it. Like he wasn't even
he's a
trying.
grower, not a
Okay.
shower.
We have our troll reinforcements here. All right.
Liliana, my
Welcome,
bestie.
Liliana.
For
Hi,
20
bestie.
minutes.
Oh, hello. Jeff, I
Party
just wanted to
people.
come up to say hello to everyone. But I want to say thank you, Jeff, for entertaining us and letting us do silly shit. If anyone knows me, knows I like to have fun. So thank you for encouraging the space to have fun. And with that, yes, we pay to play. Troll money is welcome here. Throw your monies. If you're on panel, you consent to being trolled.
I'll show you some of my nipples if you give me $20.
There we go.
Some? How many do you
show
have? No, I don't
I
know.
have 3 nipples, and if you show Jeff a little love with the cash, I will show you the nipples. Might not be
You
mine.
you have a triple nipple?
Would you
No,
stop?
I just figured if I said that, it would get people to pay.
Oh,
'Cause they're like,
you
oh
say
shit, I
anything
gotta
for
see it.
content.
He's got a third nipple. Fuck,
The
I gotta see
Viking
this.
nipple.
Hey Jeff.
Well,
Jeff,
once they
I'm gonna
send the
cook-
money, they can't take
Jeff,
it back.
Do what, Mike?
I'm gonna cook dinner, man. I'll try to come up later, but it's
Oh,
good to
see,
see you
this
guys. I'll
is
see you guys later.
Mike,
This is the
I
only
appreciate it,
thing.
Mike. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
no
fun.
problem.
Yeah,
It's
Thanks
this
for
is the
stopping
only
by.
I'll
thing.
get dinner done by 6:30, so I'm gonna go make it now. So
Mike,
I'll talk to you guys later.
are you making
Hey,
that?
I
Mike,
appreciate
hold
you.
on,
that?
cheese, hold on.
Appreciate your time, brother.
I wanted him
now
to at least say hello to me. He won't even say hello to me. I can't
No,
even pay
because
to come up
he
here for
knows
him to
he
say
know.
hello
I'm
to
sorry, Jeff.
me.
I'm really sorry because he knows all the shit that he has said, especially about you and me.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot.
A lot.
Maybe he's just hungry.
Well, he's hungry too, but it's funny. Every single fucking time I come up here, he runs, Jeff.
But y'all were on here the other night and talking to each other, and y'all both what's the problem? And neither one of you could think of anything that y'all really
Yeah.
had, and so
I
the
could think of a
conversation
ton of
fell
things.
flat and didn't go anywhere. So to me,
You
if
coulda
there was
asked him.
beef, it would have all
I
come
can tell
out.
you right now
No,
what
no,
it
no,
is.
shoulda
no.
asked him,
90%
Let
of
me
the
Liliana.
stop.
time between
Let
men and
me
women
stop.
is sexual attention.
Oh,
It's
that's
Okay?
the stuff I don't
probably.
pick up on.
I don't think it's that at all. It's probably
No,
uncomfortable
no,
for a
no.
lady to
I just
say
have
why.
to. I have to
I
say,
actually
like,
don't know what happened
Why?
between y'all
yeah.
and
Hold
Mike,
on,
so
hold on. Can
I
I
don't
Is
know
just
that
what
the
to tell me.
passive?
Fill me in on the
Shh.
tea.
Can I just
PLS.
say one thing and then I'll drop?
Yeah, no, go
Um,
ahead.
yeah. So I just want to confront, right, that he has an issue with me. He will be in chat. He goes around talking smack about people. and this is the thing, like we're trying to be amiable, Jeff, and come up here. I'm not trying to cause drama, but we pay to play now. So I just want to speak my piece. He will run from me and act like nothing is wrong. And he's the biggest shit talker. Say it to my face. Like, I don't care if you have a problem, say it to my face. So that's all I want to say. He runs, he will not
Don't let it
acknowledge
bother
human.
you.
No, it doesn't.
Leon.
It doesn't. But
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
you
funny
can't.
that
You cannot let
we
it
can't
bother you.
go.
Don't let him
No, no,
trigger
no.
you.
But for me, it's funny we can't go and hang out places because of Mike, and that's not
You can
cool.
hang out. You just don't
Jeff,
worry about
yeah,
talking to him.
we like hanging out here, but it just sucks. Like we can't have a natural, organic conversation because like Mike doesn't even acknowledge human beings. That's kind of sad.
All
But
right,
sorry,
what I'm
that's
gonna
it.
say
I'm gonna
is,
go. I'm
ladies, you were the two ladies that Jeff
So,
actually appreciates and
real
likes.
And
real
hang.
And
quick,
so I'm
I
sure.
got
Wait, go ahead, Moose.
I got gloves on. I'm getting ready to make some dinner, but I'm not running from anybody. I'm actually getting ready to make dinner. Everyone do yourself a favor. Liliana, get over yourself, okay? Get over yourself. There's no problem. I don't know you. I have no problem with you. Okay, we were on the panel. There's no problem. I'm not running from anybody. Get off your high horses. No one's afraid. No one's running. I have to cook dinner. Is that okay that I have a life?
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Is it?
But,
Whoa.
but
Whoa!
there's
no,
no
Calm
I
problem.
think
Mike is
down.
so
that's
Calm
triggered.
that's
down,
Coming
Mike.
So
from
Cooking
Mike.
dinner.
triggered.
passive
All right?
aggressive.
Oh,
So
now
We'll
you're
go
triggered.
passive
back.
No,
You
aggressive.
came back. Come
We'll
Well,
on,
go
no,
come
he just
passive
back.
hang
aggressive.
on, hang on. That's
you
a
wait,
game
you
because
wait
he just got
quietly. You
accused
wait
of
quietly.
something,
That a
And
boy,
hold
Mike. Don't take no shit
and
from
then
him.
he's getting called triggered when he has a reaction to getting accused of
No,
something that he's
we're
not
saying
guilty
that,
of.
Jeff,
Nobody's
because
Yes,
he's
afraid
a
of
he is.
And
anybody.
Jeff,
also,
That's
I want
the
to
he
address
is.
this from
narrative.
Flaky Jake real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, except this is pay to play. So now that they loaded up the drama
Yeah.
credits, they can speak. They can
Yeah.
speak to like that doesn't
Jeff,
apply.
I
Jeff,
got
do
no
you know
Wow.
how
problem with
many
you.
times? Do you know
I
how
don't
many
even
times
know
this
her.
Hey,
man
turn your
has
mic
I'm not
up real
asked
friends
me
quick.
with
how
her.
many times if Liliana and I have actually
Yes.
slept together? Do you know how many times this man has
They
Right.
grilled
loaded.
me for that
Yeah.
information?
Yeah.
yes.
So
Because
I'm
Liliana
actually cooking
and I
dinner.
got
I
together.
just
Mike,
figured
shut
I
the
pop
fuck
back
in.
up. Sorry to cut you off. I
I
feel like I
said
popped back up.
I
Just
slept
talking
more
over
than
somebody when they're
Liliana
Mike, he
speaking is
said you
kind of
had to go
rude.
All right,
cook. He said he
Yeah,
had to
go
I'm
cook.
cook.
leaving
Go
this.
See you
cook.
later.
Go cook. Bye.
All right.
Go cook.
See you later.
Go cook. Bye. Bye.
Holy
Bye.
fuck! I got headache.
Wow.
So you know how many times he has asked me if Liliana and I have actually slept together? You know how many times he's asked me that?
I don't.
Like a bajillion. And
Oh,
even
I
though
didn't
A
I
even know
have
that.
told him,
gajillion.
no,
A
no, no,
Yeah,
it never
but
gajillion.
happened, he will still
he
keep
doesn't
grilling
know
and
me.
grilling and grilling.
Yeah, but he doesn't know me. But he has so much to say
A
about
Well,
me.
gajillion
he just said he
times.
didn't have a problem with you. Yeah.
He
He
says he
doesn't.
doesn't have a problem with anybody. He keeps saying who told Meg that
Get
that
off
he and
your
I were
high
cool,
horse,
and we're
witch.
not at
All
all.
right.
He
Yeah.
called
So
me a
Get
with
off
fat
your
that,
bitch
high
on
horse.
welfare.
so sorry with that. I'm gonna
Whoa,
ride my. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
whoa!
ride
I've
off
called some
into
people
my.
fat
And
bitches,
I
but
can
I've
tell
never
he's
said it
never
on
said this to
welfare.
me on this stream, so I wouldn't know any of
And I
this
wouldn't call
except
you
And I
y'all
get
are
fat
that.
telling
either.
me.
I
And I
get
Oh my
that.
absolutely get that
god.
because your channel you don't like that kind of drama,
I
and I
think
understand that
me.
and I respect that.
But it
I think
didn't. None of it came from him on this channel. Like, so
Not on
if
this
he's saying
channel,
that, he's never said it to me here.
and he
You're
probably
on your
wouldn't.
he
you're
won't.
on your
He
high
won't.
horse switch.
Yeah. Sorry. I gotta. You guys. I have to get off.
Your high
I
horses.
I have to
I
get
mean,
on my
I
high horse and ride into the sunset. Jeff,
Liliana's
thank you
going
for
to ride
having
off
me.
Just
with the
Yeah.
honey badger.
I'm going into the sunset. Jeff, thank you for having me. Bitches, twerk, work,
Damn,
spend
Mike
money,
pulled up on
troll.
her.
Let's do
Hey,
it. Yes.
Liliana, are you streaming later?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take a
Okay.
night
She
off.
says it's pay to play, folks. So $5,
Yes.
$10,
Yep.
$20
And I'll
more.
come back.
Send
You guys
more
can train
money and
me.
I'll act like a
Yeah,
whore.
this is all sponsored by Liliana. She is allowing this drama and trolling to
Yes.
happen
Thank
right
you,
now.
Yeah.
Liliana.
You're
Hey,
This
listen.
welcome.
stream is
I'll do
sponsored
the.
by
Thank
I'll,
you,
Liliana.
Money, money,
I'll do
money.
the.
Liliana.
I'll
Okay.
do the drama for
Hello.
free.
Fuck you
Thank you,
back. Fuck y'all
Liliana, for
back.
sponsoring our stream. Have a wonderful night riding your horse, the high horse, not just a regular horse. It's a high
I ride a
horse.
fucking Clydesdale.
Uh, yeah.
Mike leaves when we're
So I'm
about to have
saying,
fun, of course.
folks,
Moose, is
you
that
guys.
really you?
Yes, Mr. B. He said I was lying about my
Yeah,
fire
that's
too.
a
That's
Oh
picture
my
of
true.
me.
god.
I took a
He
funny
said I
picture.
You
lied about
picked
my
And I have
that
fire.
this
My
picture?
fire
one.
never happened.
And I have
Yeah,
this
but that was
one.
last year. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but he still never admitted that he lied about it.
And then I
He
have
never
this
took
one.
accountability for it.
I remember the stream. He was asking for
Excuse me,
pictures
brothers
or
and
something,
sisters.
Yeah, and I
right?
showed it to
Brothers
him.
and
Wait, hang on.
sisters.
Moose
showing
is
them.
gonna do his little wrap up
Okay.
real quick.
Brothers and sisters, I really need to ask you to,
Oh God.
you know, what you guys aren't offering me anything here, so I need to ask you to reach into your pocketbooks and dig into your hearts and your souls, and probably get that change from under your couch, and can you send it in? Because right now I'm really hurting. I'm hurting, guys. My name's JT. You can find me over there on Live Free, Live Rent Free. Thank you.
Live
Appreciate you.
without rent.
Live without rent. I mean, live without fear, folks. Live without fear. Praise God. And Jesus. You must
Oh
follow
no,
Jesus. If you do
Christ is
not follow
king.
Jesus, we're in trouble.
no.
We're in trouble, folks. We do not want you to go to hell. We don't want you to burn in brimstone. So if you pay $5 today, I will bless your child. $20, I'll bless your wife. And $100, I'll bless you.
Hey,
Praise God.
Ladybug.
Five will get
Oh
you 10.
no.
5 will get you 10. 10 will get you
Five will
20.
get you 10. 10 will get you 20. Oh, you got
Yeah.
to pay to play. You got to pay to play.
It's
Smoke 'em
Oh
Oh.
if you
yeah,
want 'em,
Ricardo, you
folks.
missed drama hour. Some people loaded up the drama jukebox, and
Listen, I
we're
could have been, but like I said, Mike, he puts me out to be this big, horrible, disgusting person. But again, I want
he's
to.
never. I've never heard him even talk about you.
Oh, Jeff, look into it,
see, like
man.
I
Not
said,
to
Jeff,
me. I
because
don't.
on
All this stuff y'all are saying, I wouldn't know any of
But
it
see, Jeff,
except y'all are telling your own
yeah, I
self.
go back with Mike since he started. Like it's been a long time. Same with Witch of Heart and others. We have
Years.
been around for years around Mike. So we have
Yep.
Jeff. We have seen it all, right? Like I said,
Yep.
I
Yep.
run a small
Yep.
channel. We just go
Yep.
live once or twice a week.
Here, let me
Mike, when we first
copy.
started, Mike's goal was to take our channel down. That was his goal. Everywhere I
That's
Damn.
fucked up.
everywhere I seen him, he's like, "Cheese, I'm gonna take your channel down. I'm gonna take your channel down." It's still
He was
up.
acting like a snafu snaps to you. That's what
Man,
snafu did to us.
and pulling the weapon, right? That was his whole but we put a banner up, we caught it, but that was his reasoning for doing it, is so he could strike my channel. That's Mike. That's 100% Mike.
Did it work?
No. Oh no, it didn't.
That's not cool. Like I don't striking people's channels and that kind of stuff is not cool. Doxing,
Anybody who has anything
That's
to
why
swatting.
he
say about
flashed
Mike,
me
he will
because he
claim
wanted
he
to
will,
strike
or
my.
he will do things and be like, "Oh my god, that happened on your channel. I'm going to report it." Like, dude,
Yes.
you're the one who fucking did it.
Yep.
Like,
He told Tommy when he pulled out his junk on Tommy's that if Tommy didn't, what was
I'm
it,
so glad I
Tommy,
wasn't there for
stop it or start over, that he was gonna take your channel. But it's
Mhm.
like, Mike, you're the one that pulled your penis out, not Tommy. Why you mad at
That was
Tommy
on
for it?
Tommy's show.
Yeah, it was on
Dang.
Tommy's panel.
he
Tommy's
showed children. He showed
On my
his niece and
birthday.
nephew
on
on
his birthday.
Bananas
That was
stream,
some
and
gift,
then
Tommy.
said, "Oh,
That
you
was
showed
some
my
gift.
kids on your,
Yep.
you showed children on your stream. I'm going to take the stream down."
Yep.
Even though he's the one who did it.
On his birthday.
Yep.
Then he
And
tried to dox me
he
and
tried to
then
dox
He
threatened
called me a
me, and then
murderer because my
denied,
ex-girlfriend
that he ever
overdosed.
did it, even though he
I didn't
showed,
know
you
that
know, I showed
because
him
y'all
clips.
hang out, Tommy. You and when y'all are on here, it seems like y'all are friends. I didn't even know.
That's because
Because
I
we
put
were,
that shit aside.
yeah,
Oh,
because on your
well,
panel,
you.
you don't condone that stuff. So that's why I usually keep my mouth shut and try to
Well,
just, keep the
I
vibe.
really like the conversations that everybody has without it. I think
I
it's
let
just
I let
better
it go too, Jeff.
conversations
I'm
is the
not
main
dating him
reason.
anymore.
Yeah, that's the big
Yeah.
reason why, like I say, I've said it before, the big reason why I've really never come up, because I want to be respectful, right? I know you don't go for certain things over here like I would on my channel. So I want to be respectful in your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly.
sometimes
Exactly.
Mike brings that out in people. Mike has
Hmm.
a
Brings the
long
worst out in
history
people. The
with a lot
worst.
of us. So when we come up here, it's gonna come out sometimes, Jeff, because Mike is a compulsive liar. He is. He is. He does stuff and then he says, prove it, and then you prove it to him, and then he tells you it's fake.
It's edited.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fake. It's
edited.
edited.
This,
But no,
that, and
he
the
does
other.
like
Mhm.
none of that shows up
I
over here. He doesn't bring any of that here. And like people like Tommy shows how someone can let it go and be on here. So that like you have people like Tommy on the one side that can let it go, and then you have people on the other that he keeps bringing it out of. And there's I think a range of coping responses to Mike.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like messing with Mike. I think it's funny, but Mike made it personal when he started to try to, like I said, attack.
I agree. Going
You
after
know,
your channel or
going after
doxing
my
is a serious
channel,
thing. And if
and
he
He'll
ever
deny
tries
it
that
all,
with
by the way.
me, that
He'll
will be
deny
the
that it
end.
ever happened, by the way.
yeah, and he'll throw out there where he says it all the time that he's got all my information. He said he's thrown out 40 different names for me in an attempt to dox me. all this, that, and the other. I get a kick out of it. Like I tell Mike all the time, good luck bringing my channel down. Go for it, buddy. If that's what makes you feel better about yourself, go for it. I got a backup ready to go. I don't care. This is YouTube. People lose channels, and guess what? They make new ones. It is what it is. But to threaten somebody because you don't like what we say, come on, Mike. Then don't watch. Like I tell him all the time, don't watch. But he does. And then he says that I harass him, but then he comes on my panel. But I thought I was...
Yeah, I don't know why people go on the panels they complain about.
Yeah, you say that I do this, that, and the other to you, but then you come and you hit my link and you come up on my panel and you tell everybody that you're dying and you're this and that. And then you tell everybody, I never said I was dying.
Wombat's in the back. Can you flash real quick?
Oh, you like the Womby. I love Wombat. He's
the
a
shit that Mike has said about Wombat. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I just need to be able to see his face after today. I'm not taking any chances. It looks like his camera wants to come on, but it's having...
Jeff, it really can't be as bad as the last one. Like, I've never even seen a porno with some random dude boning a chick.
I forgot about my overlay. I can use that too. I need to get a larger picture. What size window am I looking for?
1280 by 720.
All right.
1280 by 720.
You know what happens, I think, when I upload, because this background is supposed to be that. When I upload it into StreamYard, it makes it a square. It squares it off. I don't know how to get it horizontal.
Is it in the overlay section or the other section?
Overlay.
All right, we'll fix this after the stream or whatever. In a private.
Because it keeps squaring them off. I'm noticing.
Yeah, it's too small. You can still see. But one thing, like I could tell you this, Jeff, for sure. Anytime I come up here, that's one thing you don't have to worry about with me is I would never porn bomb you. That's just, I don't get down like that. I would never attempt to take your channel down. I'm just.
Well, this was a freaky little kid that I maybe should never have trusted. The signs were there.
Jeff, he's just going to cut the cheese.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut the cheese. And I'm going to go work at my chicken farm.
Thank you, Ozzy
Chicken.
All right, we have everyone's friend, most people's friend. The Combat Wombat.
Combat.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Witch.
What's up,
The whole
buddy?
gang.
You appear.
Guy's a fucking goat right here.
We got a
Fucking
whole
goat.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah, fucking Wombat in the house. Oh, my brother.
It's a
So
menagerie.
good to see you.
How are you, Jared? What time is it over there?
I like that
Yeah,
post.
the fun is not over.
2:45. 2:45.
Can you flash real quick in the back too, just in case? I want to trust you real bad.
Was that
Okay,
doggy
got
in
it.
the back?
All right, more to the party.
Hi.
Hi
I just
again.
wanted. Hi again. I just wanted to say that the idea that was Ken Lecky that came up here and did that, unless you have everything authenticated and you saw that it was the same account coming in, that's what those guys do. They pick someone you trust to impersonate. That's what happened on my panel twice. They came in under my mods names. And so it probably wasn't him. And to be quite frank, it looks like the same. It looked very similar to the dick slap that I got. So I don't mean to take it back
so
2
you've
hours.
seen that Vienna sausage before, Max?
That
I think like Benton the cock spotter himself. I tell you, I'm pretty
no,
sure.
I trust Bex too, and we need to do some detective work because let me tell you what happened. It had to be somebody backstage that could see his name to copy it, right? Or did they pull it from the chat room?
You could pull it from the
Ken? Probably the chat room.
Well, Ken didn't even have to be here, right? Ken hasn't been here for months.
Well, no, but he came up earlier and he verified on cam. Like I saw his face.
Oh, it was
and then he
same
dropped
Ken.
off. He dropped off. Instead of coming on, he dropped off. And then like a few minutes later, or like 5 minutes later, he came back on under the same name. So that could have been the fake Ken. After the real Ken dropped off. Because I even said on stream, I'm like, Ken, you can come back up if you want. And so that could be a signal for the fake Ken to say, oh, this is an opportunity. Because Jeff just invited somebody named Ken up. I can take that name.
Did real Ken
How do you know it
comment
was real
anywhere?
Ken?
Because
Yeah, it could have been a
he had
video.
shown himself on cam the first time he was backstage. He
How do
showed
you know it
himself
wasn't a
on
video?
cam, and I thought he was going to come on, and then he dropped off instead of coming on. But he
And
did
did
show his face.
he did show his face? Well, but people can green screen someone else's
Yeah.
face.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying,
Someone
that
been
could
playing
have been the
video.
real Ken, and there could still
Could've.
be a fake Ken impersonating him after that.
Right.
Yeah, it could have been. You're right. But did real Ken comment anywhere such that they
He
would have
said he
known?
commented. In fact, it might still be. Oh no, because this is the new stream.
Yeah,
He
so he
commented in the
commented
chat.
in the
He
back
like
chat.
typed in the chat, "Hi, it's
Let me
Ken.
check.
Like, how are y'all doing?"
Let me
or
look it
something.
up.
Interest.
it up.
Yeah. So, and did you verify it was the same Ken? Not that that matters much, but
By
in
the
chat.
time I saw the comment,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell who had typed it. I didn't look at it right away. I
Yeah.
looked. I saw it when I
Yeah.
went back.
Because they will serendipitously they will sorry, I don't know if that's the right use, but they will take advantageously take someone from current chat. Right?
Yeah, that's what I think happened
Yeah.
because Ken
Yeah.
was here and he was in the chat and he tried to come backstage and
Yeah.
he showed his face and then he
Just
decided not to come on. And so
this-
I told him, I said, "Oh, Ken, I thought you were coming on. You can come back if you want." And so somebody
Yeah.
could have taken that information and said, "Oh, let me take Ken's name," because he was typing in the chat. "Let me go make an account real quick and pretend like I'm Ken coming back
you
on."
Jeff, you don't need to make an account. You can just change your name when you get into the
Or
stream.
whatever, however they do it.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
all they had to do
Yeah.
to make me think it was still the same Ken who
Exactly.
had just verified
Exactly.
on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they hope
Hey,
to
Axis.
indirectly create
No,
more.
here, I'm not in on porn bombing my own channel. Trust me. Like, that's not the
That's
way I
what
want
I
this
do
channel to go
I do
out
know
after
who
putting all
does it.
this hard work into it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I get a lot of strange people backstage. Me and my friend that run the channel, we have to be very careful on who we bring up. I mean, you should see some of the stuff I see backstage. I'm like, nah, I'm not bringing you up. No, I don't
Just
trust that one.
imagine.
Yeah, it's bad. It gets bad.
Wow.
Oh, I think he's talking about the drama. Like, y'all are hijacking my channel with drama after me saying I didn't want the drama. But they're paying to do it. That's the difference. It's
Yeah.
capitalism.
I've said what I need to say. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I
What
mean,
happened?
Hey, Bex, can you drop your channel?
Wait, mommy? Why would
Oh,
you hit
yeah,
mommy?
let me throw her channel in.
Moose, you're on a hot mic, honey.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I don't
That's
use
okay.
this channel though.
Oh.
This channel isn't the one that
See,
I
I didn't even
use.
notice.
Yeah, there was no Ken in chat.
You use a lot of
Um,
3-syllable and 4-syllable words.
I capture the chat as it happens, and
Are
Yeah,
you
there's
sure?
no
I could have
Ken.
sworn I saw him type in the chat.
I'll drop a spreadsheet in your Discord.
Wait, are you talking about on the stream's private now?
Doesn't matter. I got it. I got all the chats.
That's why Wombat is the freaking goat.
yeah,
The
combat's
freaking
got
goat.
I'll
everything.
I'll send it to you, Jeff.
The
Okay.
freaking goat.
But I'm gonna go. I think I saw his name in the chat, and now that it's private, I'm gonna go back and check the live chat and see.
It wasn't just Frank. That's someone else, right? Yeah.
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Frank. I'd be surprised if it was Frank.
No, Frank wouldn't do that. No. And honestly, this is the exact game. These guys know what they're doing. And I would say, considering who admits to attend, I've only actually ever heard one person, not that he's the one that does it all. And he could argue not on this stream, he wouldn't have done it because he wants this stream to be out. Flow State has admitted to porn bombing.
It
I
didn't
don't
look
know
like him either. Plus, he was the one that wanted me to keep the content up. Like it worked against his agenda more than anybody. Because now he's losing all this drama content he was ready to make a video about.
Oh yeah.
And here I am. This is you being a Karen trying to tell me how to run my panel. I'm aware of what the content is. And if I'm choosing to keep it going, that's because I want it to happen. I'm not being manipulated.
We jacked your channel.
I know people are constantly trying to babysit me. It's very
Hostile
infantilizing.
takeover.
I mean,
Hostile
honestly,
takeover.
I don't need to try to jack anybody's channel. Once again, I have my own. If I want to do something, I will just go over there and fire up a stream.
Right.
I was invited up. I've never been up. I feel like I've been pretty respectful to Jeff.
Yeah, you have.
You guys said there was a little bit of drama. Once you said it was done, it's done. I feel like
Yeah.
we've been pretty respectful to Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Cheese.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Spike.
me
I
too, man.
appreciate that.
I think here is making the drama. That's where the
Yeah.
drama's coming from.
It's like, am I the drama? I can't be the drama.
Because I'll tell you
Not
like
the
this: if
drama.
Jeff would have said, "Hey, Cheese, if you come up, just don't address Mike," I would have respected that. I would have. His channel, his rules. Same thing
Yeah.
like at my channel. I want people, if I say something, I would like people to respect it. I know it always doesn't go that way, but it is what
But
it is.
Cheese, some people are more capable of that than others because of what you said earlier, like the effect that Mike has on people, and they're only able to like hold it together for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, because see the thing, like once again, what Mike is see he'll go around to channels where I'll use the word protected, okay, where he feels like he's protected and he can say what he wants, right? A lot of people don't get a chance to address Mike, so when they do, it's gonna come out, right? Like with me,
Oh,
he'll go around and he'll say all this disgusting stuff about me or even combat, right? But then when we
Oh,
come up
especially combat.
when we come up and we finally get to address him, he acts like he doesn't know why it's happening. And it's like, come on, Mike, don't play
I
that.
didn't realize that y'all weren't getting to address it in it. I thought everybody was like fighting it out on all these other channels. I didn't
No.
realize that y'all weren't getting a chance
No,
to
because
address your side
I
of
mean,
it.
I don't really, because he stopped going to different panels that I used to go on, and I stopped going on panels that I used to go on. So I've never really had any. And even though I promised myself I wasn't ever going to go on a panel with him again because he would repeatedly sexually harass me, since we're here and you don't really like the drama, I actually felt safer coming up here when he was here because I know that you wouldn't take any of that. So that's kind of why I would come up here while Mike was up here, because I felt safe too. I feel like this is a safe space for everybody. I mean, especially Mike.
It's supposed to be an unsafe space, but I'm glad it's doing something.
But
Is there
see,
supposed to be an unsafe space?
but
Yeah.
Mike makes right. Mike makes.
Oh my
comments
God, Vinny! Wow, we got 20 new
God damn,
exilers.
Vinny.
I need to
All
figure
right,
out how to
Vinny.
find the names. Here, let me give Vinny his music real quick, and we have another guest in the back. Um, Vinny, thank you. Wow, we're.
Vinny in the house.
At what point do we have too many outliers to where we're not outliers anymore? All right, and let's welcome Ken himself is back.
Hi. Look how popular your channel's doing since I showed my penis.
You sound jealous.
You're really coming up
There's
in
only
the
one
world,
person I know that.
but you know, I think my penis is responsible for this. Look at all these people. You've got all these adoring fans, but they're not your fans. They're fans of my penis. You guys want to see it again?
No.
I can show it on the stream like I
No.
did
We're certainly
before.
not fans
No.
of Mike's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I got
Anything
Is
else?
that a porn bomb?
Witch of Heart. She wants to see my penis again. That's
No.
why she's here.
I
Stop
see
it.
I
I'm
didn't
here
even know that was the thing before I came up. So don't.
just like a woman.
We see your
Acting like
square
there's
right
no
now.
penis. Never seen you
Ken.
before, and all of a sudden there's a penis on the show, and then here you are. That's she wants the penis. Definitely, that's why Moose is here. We all know that.
He is
Oh,
using
yeah,
up that
of
troll
course,
credit.
Moose is here.
Pretty soon, I expect to see Tommy.
This is troll. This is the kind of trolling, folks, we're
Yeah.
talking
Tommy and
about.
Snafu are going to come. Hey, I heard there was a penis. Is this a circle jerk? Where do I sign up?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
thank you.
That was
That's
that
how it's
was-
done.
that was all that. That's whatever you were talking about for you.
But see, yeah, it's like we were saying, like Mike, he left us. He's like, Jesus, obsessed with me. But okay, if that's the case, Mike, why did you come on my channel? If you feel that way, why did you come to my channel? If you feel that way, why do you come to hang out with all these people that you don't like? Why even bother?
Because he's a masochist.
Okay, there's somebody else in the back. Can you flash your cam so I know that you're
Hi.
who your name says? I didn't see the face.
Oh, who's typing away?
It's not me.
It's
is it?
Ken. It's
All right,
Ken.
I got you.
It's Ken
I,
typing on
I'm gonna
Grinder.
use an overlay just to be double safe. But
Wait, where did it go? I hear him. What the fuck? I'm scared, guys.
all right, welcome.
It's
Is that
me.
you?
It's me. Yeah,
It
it's
is you.
me.
Okay, cool.
Who's
We
that?
got all. We
Oh,
got.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey,
Hi.
hey.
Eileen's here. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. See? These are all my friends, Jeff. I don't just come here just for Mike. I come here for everybody else too.
Well, good. That's what I want. It's community. That's. What's up, Amanda?
Nothing. Just wanted to come hang out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
have
up,
a seat.
Ozzy?
Hi. Yeah, I know pretty much everyone up on this panel, so
That is correct.
Got 2 Aussies on the panel.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
But technically, yes, but logically, no.
Right.
Oh, I'm just technically an Aussie.
Well,
Well,
Is that what
yeah.
you're saying?
well, you are an American citizen now.
That's true.
You want to
So
know
by
really
birthright, you are still an Aussie.
what the
But
truth is Combat and Amanda, they're obsessed with me. So they follow me everywhere.
Oh.
That's
Jeez,
exactly
I'm
what it is.
I'm secretly obsessed with you.
Yes,
I
and
just
with
try
the
to
Mark
keep it
too.
to myself.
She stalks me all the time.
I
so I'm
do.
sorry,
I do. It's
Jeff.
very I try to hide it. How do you even know?
Your face. Good.
Create sock accounts and everything just so you don't know it's me.
Yes, yes. See, sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to bring it. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man.
Like
That's
I mean,
okay. This is a refreshing break from the earlier
yes, Moose,
drama.
we see you. Hi.
Take care
Can you see the
here.
whole- oh,
Come
there we go.
back.
Now I see the whole thing. I was wondering where that. All I could see was my finger.
Oh, we thought you were doing it on purpose.
Yo, Moose, can you do that? Can you do that little thing again that you were doing with the $20 and Jesus will save you thing again?
All right, hold on.
What is this icon?
Is it Reagan?
It's that looks
In
Got
the
it.
like
jungle?
Yeah,
Who
this
is
Reagan.
this?
Welcome if we got him,
That's
folks.
Reagan? That's not Reagan.
It's
It
an
is
Oriental Reagan. It's
In
an
the
Oriental.
jungle.
Oh, I
my
see.
God.
It's when he was the
Oh,
president
God.
of China. That's when Reagan was the president
The
of China.
president of
All
China.
right,
Okay, come on. I
brothers
can
and
only
sisters,
torture my audience so far.
brothers and sisters. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been a night, right? I feel my pockets are very light, and I feel like you're not contributing in areas that you most need to contribute in your life. Now, if you reach deep in your hearts and your souls, into your minds, and you pull out that wallet and you just pull the credit card out, you hit that cash app button. For $10, it turns into $20, and then $20, you could give $100. And you know what? I tell you what, for every $5 you get, I will give you one blessing. Praise God.
Oh, and you were going to do your nipple thing.
Oh, and if you really want to impress, I will show you my 3 nipples for $50. $50 today, I will show you 3 nipples.
Did you say 3? Did you say
Yes, sir. Yep, you put them $50 on there, and I'll show you 3 nipples, sir.
That's some pricey nipple. As someone from New Orleans, those are some
yeah.
pricey nipples.
Yeah.
Usually it's
I
a
really
couple of
don't think
plastic
so. That's
beads.
like $12.50 a nipple, sir.
My inflation has risen.
I want to
Oh,
go
my
back to
math
New
was
Orleans.
off.
I loved it there. I was there
that's
like
good.
12 years
Orleans.
ago.
We're in New Orleans?
Hmm
I'll go to New Orleans on Pride Week.
What was that, Amanda?
Pride Week.
Oh.
Gay Pride.
Oh, Pride Week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your accent
But
is
where
just
your
so thick.
one has like one of the best pride parades in the world.
Who? Where?
Where you are is one
Sydney?
of the best. Yeah, she's.
Yeah, the Sydney.
Nah,
doing
fuck that. It's cheap.
They call it Sydney Mardi Gras, but it's like a big gay event.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I went there 2020.
Oh.
So yeah, that was my last outing. Lucked
Not
out.
enough nipple, Amanda.
They untrackable. I got bribed today
I
to
knew
let in some drama, and I got porn
So much
bombed
bribery.
earlier not in a big way,
Yeah,
but
see,
in a big way.
I can type in chat, your chat, Jeff, but only my comments come up. I can't see anybody else's.
Oh, are you looking at StreamYard or YouTube?
When I was in YouTube before I came up, I could only see my comments, no one else's.
That's
Oh.
weird.
We all have you blocked.
Oh.
Blocked. We all
Yes,
have you blocked.
we all blocked you.
I could see you. I don't know, but I wasn't really typing anything. So you might not have seen mine.
No, Proby, thank God.
No, Proby,
Oh, I'll
no.
put him
No,
in-
somebody else.
Thank God.
It wasn't Mike though. It wasn't Mike. I know.
Yeah,
Proby.
it
Or
was
if we
somebody
did, we
else.
couldn't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
might
I
have been
said-
last time where
I-
no
I-
one
I'm
noticed
So
it.
glad I was not there for that. So glad I was not there for that.
Jeff.
2 against 1. It was so funny.
That's why I need a producer.
Oh God, no, never mind.
I'm not doing that. Like,
Man, did you know what I was gonna say?
Yeah.
I like
Is that my job?
No, we're not going
No,
down
no,
there.
no, nope, nope.
Nope. She'll bring down the fucking channel. She'll burn
Nope.
to the fucking ground.
Oh my God, no.
Hey, Untrackable.
The dumb cunt.
Hey, what's
It's
up?
been
Seriously.
wild today.
Yeah, you said you got you had some issues.
Yeah, I got content farmed. I got porn bombed. Then this group paid to to like open up the drama spigot for a little while.
I gotcha.
So we had some
Yeah.
trolling.
And a pom bomb.
So it's
That
been a
didn't
fun,
involve
active
me.
morning
Yeah.
or day.
And Jeff,
Actually, it's
notice
3 in the afternoon.
I did not participate in any trolling.
No, you were a
I
good boy.
kind of did notice out of the corner of my eye, but it's what I
And-
didn't see that I noticed the most. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. And it's not just me that says Mike has a checkered history on YouTube.
No, we all say it.
Yeah, he probably does, but I just know that none of it shows up on my stream.
But all I can say
You're
is
making money out of it, and you're making money out of it.
I
So
know. I feel
Um,
I'm the one that keeps
Richter.
encouraging him to monetize it. Like he should be benefiting from all this, but he doesn't want to.
Well, see, he always likes to brag that he's like the content. So
Yes.
He kind of is. He seems to be.
if he made money off it, he might lose his government benefits.
Oh, okay. Well, I am
Yeah,
happy
keep your
to,
income.
take that burden off of him then.
like he accused me of doing, because like I said, he called me a fat bitch.
Oh
my-
yeah. And the house fire grifter, right? Is that what
House
he
fire
also called
grifter?
you?
Yeah, house fire
Yeah.
grifter.
So Jeff Witch had a big house fire, a year or two ago?
About a year ago,
And,
yeah.
And talked about it on stream, and
Yeah, and claimed that it wasn't.
someone
real.
said, "Oh, she's just grifting for, sympathy and money."
Yeah.
and-
Show proof. Show proof. It's like really.
So I did, and then he
Yep.
shut the fuck up. Then he tried
Yep.
to say that asbestos didn't exist in the 70s when the house was built. I'm like, they outlawed asbestos in like 1989.
I remember asbestos.
Yeah.
I
But
think
he
we
said it
even
was
had
around.
it.
He's like, asbestos hasn't been around since like the 30s. No, bro. It definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and we learned about it in school.
I grew up eating asbestos.
Probably that too.
That's why my beard grows this way.
It is a very impressive beard you got there, my man.
Ain't no way I could do it. Ain't no fucking way. I would.
Does yours
shake.
come out patchy?
No, I could grow one like that. It just, I'd get way too hot. That thing would drive me fucking crazy. And I'd probably have pieces of weed in my beard. Like, no, like I'm good with that.
You'd be high for days.
Yeah,
High for days.
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I got a beard, but I keep it short more than like that. I tried it like one time, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Mike pussed out. He had to go eat dinner or go make dinner.
Yeah.
No, he didn't puss out. He went to go
What-
make dinner. I
What did he
retract my
say that
statement.
one? What was the meatloaf he made? Combat. What was it? Beef and
Turkey, beef and turkey.
yeah, beef and
Was it?
turkey meatloaf. Ooh, yeah, that's questionable. No, thank you.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. You do
Yeah.
you, boo. I'm not
Yeah.
eating it.
yeah, I wouldn't touch it. That's a good way of getting food poisoning right there.
That's one of many things of his I wouldn't
And he
touch.
calls himself Italian? What the fuck?
He's pretty Italian to me, though. I gotta say, he pulls off a convincing Italian.
Did he show you his basil?
The basil.
The basil.
Well, he did.
Oh man,
But he did. Listen, But Jeff, he did say one time that he's 100% Italian, but he's also 18%. What was it? African American.
Yes.
He said.
African American.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
misspoke. He meant African, but yeah,
Yeah.
he said African American.
Yeah, he said African American. He's 100% Italian, but 18% African
Jeff,
American.
he's probably going to bitch at you later that you let
Yes.
people talk shit on him on your
Oh, yeah.
panel.
Not
I'm just
love.
gonna say that
Yeah.
right now. He's probably
Well,
gonna be like,
I'm
"Why
sure
did you
he's
let?
listening.
Why did you
There'll
let
be
these
a-
people talk crap on me and
Yeah.
tell lies about me?"
There'll be a grievance monologue later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had that damn cheese.
Oh.
And he'll tell you how to run your channel and run your panel and pretend.
Well,
that
that's
he
what a
knows.
lot of other people do. too.
Yeah, he
No,
wouldn't be the
man.
only one.
He does it some of the least, at least to my face.
Yes, Proby. He told me to calm down.
But I'm sure none of this is a surprise to him. Y'all probably all said it before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
I
like
said,
rehashing old stuff
he-
that he already knows about.
Well, yeah, but see, I think in my opinion, I'm not speaking for everybody here. In my opinion, it's his lack of accountability that is
But
just so infuriating.
Yeah.
Why
for me.
is he accountable to? Like you're placing an
Accountable-
accountability on him that he may not even
Oh
agree
no,
to or consent.
no, Jeff. When he doxed my name and told me that I shouldn't fuck with him, I have that on a live stream, and I played that for him right in his face, and he tried to say that it was edited.
Yep.
I have there are been everybody here, well, mostly everybody
It's all
here,
AI.
will talk to him about the things that he has said in the past, and he will deny everything. There will be video of him doing things.
Yeah,
and
I
he
don't
will
know why
deny that
people
it was
do
him.
that. I don't know what I see that happen with a lot of people. They'll flat out deny something that you could go pull up a stream and see is
Yes.
not true.
But he
That's
does it all the time.
that's
lot of
why
people do.
there's a lot of trolling because it's not about his
We don't
physical
do this for
appearance,
no
but
reason.
he'll deny the facts of the
We
physical
don't do this
appearance.
to be bitches. There's like legit reasons of why we do this.
Well, which
Like-
right? It's like, okay, remember the time Mike dropped the N-word on Tommy's panel,
Yes.
right? And instead of just saying and moving, he repeated it a good 20 times.
20
He did.
times. Yeah.
So
He did.
so Mike said, "Show me the proof." So when we showed him the proof, he goes, "Oh, you guys looped that. That video's looped. You guys did that." No, Mike,
Yep.
that was clipped off of a live stream of how it happened in real time. We
Yep.
show you the proof, and you are still denying it. You're denying it still. Just like when you pull this little willy whacker out, same thing. I mean, YouTube didn't, see it as that, but yeah, he attempted to pull it out on Tommy's, and then that was a lie. Just like him saying he's dying on my panel. I never said I was dying. Yes, you did. The live is still up.
So the
Yeah.
gaslighting.
Yes, so much. The
Yes.
king of gaslighting.
Yeah.
And he calls
King.
himself, but then he'll turn around and say, "Oh, it was just a troll. I'm the master troll. You can't
Master
beat me. I'm
troll.
the master
so
troll."
watch.
Well,
Circle-
honestly, if that's true, it's working because he has all of you trolled. Like he has all of you worked up with
Yeah.
the trolling or the gaslighting.
But then he gets
It's
pissed off
Yeah,
if we try to
it's
talk
fun
to him
me.
about it. That's
I'm
not being
having
a troll.
fun.
But that's what a good troll would do. They would like instigate, gaslight, make you question your reality, get all worked up, and then be like, "What? I'm not doing anything."
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't fucking stand that. I deal with that
Right?
enough on my
Exactly.
side of
This
YouTube.
he has
I deal with that
installed
on my side of
himself.
YouTube. Amanda knows what I'm talking about. We deal with
Because
that
if
on my
if
side
I
of
saw
YouTube anyway.
someone use the N word and deny it, that would not affect me personally. I wouldn't think about it during the day. I wouldn't lose sleep over
Oh,
it. I
no.
have a detachment between what that person's doing on the stream and how much it actually affects me or has anything to do with me. And so it seems like all these little things that Mike is doing is obvious. Everybody knows he's doing them and lying about them. A lot
see,
of other
now-
people are too. He's not the only one. That's
See, now
kind
that
of
you're
common.
saying that, he's gonna be like, yeah, Jeff knows
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Jeff
But
knows
I don't know why
But-
why there's the extra reaction.
The joy is seeing him react when he gets called out on that, I think.
It is.
That
His
is fun.
reaction, it's fun.
Other than the gaslighting, like I hate being
Yeah.
gaslit. Y'all could see my reaction to gaslighting all the time, and I hate it.
Yeah.
So the gaslighting I can understand. If you
Y'all remember when he
feel like
asked me if
he's-
I'd peg him?
Yes, I remember
Yes.
that.
Yes. You broke his heart that day, which
I did. I'll do it again too.
Hi, Aussie.
Oh, bye, Ozzy.
Oh yeah, bye. Us,
You
Amanda.
should have dropped down.
So
Oh, I love Amanda.
what's going on in the world today that everyone's concerned about?
The
Anybody?
beepers are blowing up. All the terrorists are blowing up.
Wait,
Their
did you say
beepers are blowing
beepers?
them up,
Yeah.
The
and
beepers?
The beepers.
there was one other thing.
Ooh, dinner's
That
What's
was a big
everyone's
headline
favorite
there.
food?
Oh, P
For my
Diddy got
birthday,
arrested. That was
my
Yes,
parents
I
are going to
seen
take
that,
me
Jeff.
to a place in Atlantic City that
turkey-
apparently has like the
beef
best chicken
meatloaf.
parm ever, and I'm like super excited about it.
Turkey and beef meatloaf and mashed potatoes tonight for
Mm.
dinner.
I
Basil,
don't like mashed
fettuccine.
potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes.
Mike sent me
You
the
know-
recipe.
Do
Yesterday.
you like the real mashed potato, like the fresh? What do you call
No,
it? The
I don't. I
homemade?
don't like mashed potatoes. I don't like the consistency of mashed
Oh,
potatoes.
okay.
They have to be baked. They have to be full baked potatoes for me. I don't even like
don't
twice
like-
baked potatoes.
You don't like mashed potatoes? What the? I'm picky.
I know.
and
I
eat
get
the
that
mashed
all the time.
potatoes. What the?
I get it all the time.
No, that's we all
I
have
don't.
our.
I'm like the world's
Sorry.
pickiest eater, and
You are.
I'm the worst.
You must. He's so much fun on date night.
Oh,
Don't eat that.
oh, buddy.
Don't eat that.
Yeah,
Bread and butter. Don't eat that.
I'm cheap. Yeah, I don't eat that. You want to go here? Nope, don't eat that. What about no, thank you. No.
Pizza or hamburger?
Yes.
He's like pizza. She's
Pizza.
like hamburger.
Dinosaur nuggies, remember? The Wombat
Dinosaur
dinosaur nuggies.
My 5-year-old loves Dino Nuggies.
Yes. A lot of food I just don't like. I've been like that, like I said, since a kid.
I love fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah, I
love
love not that baked stuff. Nuh-uh, fried chicken.
Well, I'm on a diet, so I can't really eat a lot
fried
of fried
chicken,
stuff
baby.
right now.
I love fried chicken. A nice, all greased up, good batter, fucking crispy. It's got to be crispy though.
Moose, you did an awesome Mike impression right then, talking about the fried chicken.
Yes.
Dang it! Well, you brought the fried chicken up, not me.
That's true. That's true.
All right, guys, I have to jump down because dinner's almost ready on my end. But thank you for having me up. Thank you for letting me, slightly air my grievances. I truly appreciate it. And guys, it's so good to see everybody again. And I'm sure I will see you all in the very near future.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so. It was fun. Thanks for coming up.
All right, so take care and see you all later.
Bye.
I gave you the slow salute because you're
Oh,
cool.
don't you start
thanks.
with the biscuits and gravy again. How don't you like biscuits and gravy? I don't and you call me
I don't
picky.
either.
You don't like biscuits and gravy either?
let's
Jeff?
No, I mean I
talk
don't
about
understand
the
it either.
Italian subs in New York. I've never been to New York and had an Italian sub, but I'm going to talk about it because that's what you expect me to do now. You expect me to take the place of the guy who's going to talk about movies and food when I can't talk about neither.
Oh, somebody got a complex. See, that's why I think Mike is an archetype, and if he's not around, somebody else is gonna step
Man, he's
into that.
good though. He's good at what he does. He's great.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, man, Mike's got to realize that nobody hates him or wants, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I would never take anything
don't
off of YouTube. No, listen,
It's hard
Jeff,
to tell if I were
It-
Mike.
It's funny.
it's
Yeah.
funny. I have fun
It's
doing this.
entertaining.
This is entertainment
Yeah.
to me. It is. Again,
Right, but it's at somebody else's expense.
I know. Hey, but he does it to us.
But he does the same. It's
Right, I have said from the
it's
beginning, y'all are
completely-
all doing
yeah.
it to each other.
Each
It's
other,
like
yep.
the playground.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's fun.
There's no victims here, Jeff.
Mm-mm.
It's consenting.
No, this is adult entertainment.
Right.
I can say like the first time I came up on Jeff's panel, somebody came in and said a specific word towards Jeff, but it seemed like they knew each other. And Jeff, you didn't react or get mad or take it any certain kind of way. And the way that I felt like you guys were interacting was like almost like it was either a troll or a joke. And so I just, I don't prefer to use that word and some other words.
I don't
as
even
well.
remember it, so it probably was not a big deal.
Yeah, and that was your reaction. Like you just kept talking to the guy. It sounded like
Yeah,
it was
words have the power you give them. I've always said that. I've never let. I know what people are trying to do with those words, and I don't give them that power.
And I
Get
thought that
under your
was
skin.
I thought
And that could be
was
a Gen
good-
X thing
good
too, like the
preference.
sticks and stones. Words will
Right.
never hurt me that we grew up with. Words
Yeah.
were not a thing.
Woke wasn't a thing. Like pronouns and woke weren't a thing when we were kids, so we had to get past that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kids say horrible things to each
And I
other.
can contextualize. I could tell when somebody's being malicious, or I think I can more or
Yeah.
less, when somebody's doing it maliciously and when it's done in a different way, either teasing or trolling or friendship or irony or whatever. I can usually tell what context it's being used in.
Yeah. Like talking about like etymology and words and stuff like that. You guys mentioned that somebody went off on like an inward tangent and used it a whole bunch. And I gotta say, like, I've been in some conversations where the conversation was 100% about the word itself, in which case I felt it was uncomfortable to say it, but to talk about it, you kind of have to. You know what I mean?
It,
And,
it,
and I'm
it
not
is a
saying
it is a
to say
societal
it,
taboo. Like,
but
and
it was a conversation about the word, and even having that conversation, I was told not to say it, but at the same time, we were having a conversation about the hard R word. You know what I mean? So I felt like I took its power away by trying to like break it down in its usages and you know because my example was, oh, would you say this? Because people say that if you would use that word, then you're a racist. But if you do something absolutely horrible in real life to me, and you think I'm not going to pull out every page of the phone book and use every word in it, you know what I mean?
yeah, a lot of times that's what these insults and expletives are. You're just trying to use whatever you think's going to hurt the person the most.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have to be some ideological
Right,
thing.
and there are
It's
certain terms in our culture that are already loaded with like maximum firepower. So if
yeah.
you don't have to be racist to try to use them to hurt somebody.
But you can, and I think that's where the trolling part kind of comes into it. Is like people are trying to get you to react to them using that one specific word just so they can watch you flip out. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it. I flip out over other things, but like words are not really one. I flip out over gaslighting, it, that
Okay.
kind of stuff. When
Well, maybe
people are
not
trying
even
to fuck with my
gaslighting,
reality.
but that's what trolls do. They try to
Yeah,
say things, make accusations, and stuff like that. That's going to
yeah.
get you to
And
start talking
sometimes when I don't
about
realize it's a troll, I don't see
running
it
the
coming,
show.
and I get caught up in it, and that's what gets me worked up. And when people try to
Yeah,
micromanage me,
I get that.
control me, tell me what to do, that kind of thing. But words, just words themselves, usually it takes a lot to offend me.
I had to learn too, like even being on YouTube to try to grow thicker skin, because yeah, people will uh, throw a lot of crazy stuff at you just to get a reaction, just to see how you react to it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
mean,
know we've had trolls since the AOL days. I know how trolls work. I know what they're here for. I know what they're trying to do. So I don't get as caught off guard by a lot of the trolls.
yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of discuss and stuff. Not to say that I haven't said some stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but attacking people's families, deceased family members, kids. I still think there's limits to it, though.
There is, and that's why I say when some people go low, th- that's the arsenal they go to when they're. And if you're going to go to that level to attack somebody, you're taking it beyond playful trolling at that point. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
and so people that go there, I lose instant respect for them. They're showing me what they are. They're showing me the tactics that they're willing to resort to, and I can't stop them from going there. But once they go there, I change how I see them at that point.
Yeah, it's like me. I battled. I'm not ashamed to share this with people. Everybody knows it. I battled addiction a long time ago, right? I shared my story before. I'm not embarrassed by it, but people like to throw that junkie and this, that, and the other, and it's just like I've heard that word so many times. It doesn't phase
Yeah,
me anymore. It just again, it just shows me what type of person you are.
yeah.
I mean, listen, I changed my life. Does that mean nothing? To them, it doesn't, right? You're still and always will be a junkie to them, which is fine. They can have their opinion. I'm not
Yeah.
embarrassed by it.
Because there's people that are interested in reality and they want to know the truth about you, and there's people that just want to run with whatever that term gives them. Like it gives them a narrative that they could use.
Yeah. Yeah. And I let them run with it. It's like, go ahead. Say what you want. It doesn't bother
Yeah,
me.
me
It doesn't
too. It
bother me.
does.
It's not going to change my life. When I click off of YouTube, I'm going to go on about my life. I'm not going to sit and dwell on a word that you called me on the internet. It's not
I
that
wonder
serious.
if that's a Gen X thing too, because that's how I am. Like this internet is not my life. When I turn it off, it goes away, and I think some people it doesn't.
Yeah, that's once I get that invested into, I'm done. Like seriously, once it becomes that serious, it's like nah.
Yeah.
You know, even with people with me, they're like, "Why don't you go live more?" And it's like, because I don't want to. Right then, the trolls are like, "Oh, your channel's down." No, we didn't want to go live. It's not everything to us. It's not money. It's not nothing. It's just a place to hang out with people that we enjoy. My co-host is a good friend of mine, and it gives us a chance, once or twice a week to hang out and catch up. But yeah, once it gets that serious, it's like, nah, I'm good. I have a
Yeah,
life.
that's the trap, is that you start using, if we start using parasocial relationships from social media instead of, actual relationships.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think it is.
Um, but it's
Sorry.
easy to conflate them and think of YouTube friends as friends and vice versa.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, listen, are there people I'm really cool with on YouTube? Yes, but in real life, I have a life. I have friends. I have people I like to
Yeah.
be around and go do. And if something fun comes up, I'm going for, just like last weekend, right? I wanted to get out and enjoy the day. I wasn't thinking about YouTube. But
Yeah.
all the trolls take it like, "Oh, your channel's down." No, 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 no. We just didn't want to go live. Sorry to disappoint everybody. Jeez Christ.
Jeff, when you talk about merging, your panelverse life with real life, I think you've mentioned that a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
Having them cross over. That just sounds like so risky, or
No, it's
like such a minefield.
I want to, but I'm not gonna. I need to know what the potential is, and there's no way to
Yeah.
find out without experimenting.
But it could be so negative.
But it would
I've seen
also
it
be
go wrong.
consensual. Like I wouldn't do it deceptively. I would let people know, hey, I'm
Sure.
streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm live, etc.
Yeah.
I met
I've seen it go
met up with
south.
Chuck in Tennessee, Wombat.
What's that?
When I was when I was going coast to coast,
Oh, yeah.
I stopped and I met up with Chuck in Tennessee.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I met up with another guy, Benton, and I thought it was fine, dude. I thought it was fine. I
Yeah.
mean, you really got to feel it out, but you
Yeah.
know, there's some people on here you just, it's like going on a date or whatever, you know.
Well, lucky for
just go
y'all,
in a
you can
public place.
y'all can all show up at PanelCon next year in New Orleans.
I'm not really I'm not really big on big groups. I'm cool
Same
with
here.
like small groups.
Well,
but
you know,
nah.
we're gonna have to have
Same here.
a live stream that people can stream in on that can't be there in person,
Yeah,
and then we could stream the conference to the Panelverse.
I can't be around big crowds like that. I've always been like that. That's why I don't like going to concerts, and even like I love sports. I don't like being around 50,000 people at a baseball game. Just I don't know. I get uncomfortable. Give me a small crowd. I'm good.
Yeah, man. The more people you get, and the more dumb stuff happens, and the more you have to watch over your shoulder. And
Yeah.
I mean, I went to a football game one time. I went. It was a Raiders versus Niners game. I went into the bathroom, and I'm just trying to take a piss. I turn around, and they're beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how it is here.
Oh,
right?
no joke. I went to a Raiders game in Denver, Bronco game, and I was wearing my Raiders jersey. I was a youngin' at the time, and those dudes wanted to kick my ass.
Oh yeah.
It's
They
so
make it
weird.
belong to
It's
stadium.
like that here in Wisconsin, right? You go to Green Bay, They're people know Packer fans are crazy about their team. Let you be a Bears fan and come. Yeah, it's probably not going to turn out well for you. Start trolling.
Oh no, I was a cocky 20-something-year-old wearing my Raiders jersey at Mile High Stadium in Denver. That's what I was doing.
That's
Yeah,
how politics has become now.
yeah. Nope. That's why a few things I just tried to, even at work. It's like, no, I'm not talking politics, religion, any of that. No, thank you. Because I know where that can go.
Sorry, you spoke football and I got all excited.
Well, who don't like football?
Yeah, I like what you said about work, about like keeping it simple. Because
Yeah.
you can get along with people without actually giving a shit about them.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I have my work family, but within the past 12 months, somebody that I work very one hand in hand with all day every day. Uh, they wound up getting fired, and I was like, well, damn, that sucks. Now I got to learn a new teammate. It wasn't, oh, I got to call this guy and make sure he's okay and ask him if he needs anything, or get the sleuth, I felt I was not compelled to really give a shit. It was like, oh, he lost his job. I have to keep mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing about work too, it's like I try to get along with my coworkers. Listen, I got to spend 40 plus hours a week with with this group. So, but trust me, it don't always work like that. We got this one crazy dude that works on our shift, and holy fuck, when I tell you this dude is crazy, he's out there. He's out there. He's bad. Like real. I mean, I've never met anybody so angry before. I told him he needs help, and he got mad at me this morning. But it's the truth. It's like, why are you so bitter?
Yeah. And
Man,
I can say it can be, it you'd really have to be seclude yourself, because if you spend like years upon years around the same person, especially like we worked in a two-man team, it's me and him for like 6 years, you know, that we come to the same place and do the same thing to make our living, and
Later,
then we go
Moose.
home and we're not
Oh,
buddies.
take care, Moose.
He doesn't come over to my house. His kids don't play with mine. We just know each other from work. But we've been
yeah,
doing it for so long, it's hard to not have like a moment in your life and you spend more time with this dude during the day than you do with your wife and kids when you go home. And
yeah. I wish I didn't have to spend so much time with this one dude, but I really don't have a choice. I'm telling you, man. He is just he told me a while ago. He's like, yeah, I lost 6 jobs. What did he say, in like 7 months? And I'm like, okay, that's a red flag. That's a huge red flag. And I'm like, there's a reason. Well, I'm starting to see that reason. I see why this man can't keep a job. And it's weird
Hang
too.
on though, because that happens to me too, and I have that stigma and reputation, but it's from working in the wrong environments, mostly female dominated. I don't have those issues when I'm working around the right people. So sometimes it's not always the person.
No, but in this case, Jeff, it's the person. It's the person. Trust me. This guy is he's out there. He's out there. Really aggressive. Some of the stuff that he talks about, you just should not be talking about at work. Yeah, I could go on and on with him. In this case, it's the person.
He'll probably end up in the Panelverse.
Oh God, I hope this guy never finds YouTube.
Jeff, did you ever watch any Sovereign Citizen
What is that? That's a
people on
TV
YouTube?
show?
No, it's a part of YouTube. I'm sorry, it's an ideology.
Oh, yeah, I know what they are. I have a really good friend that's one of them. He considers himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's had the weird discussions with me, and he's also a conspiracy theorist. So he's talked to me about all that stuff, but I've never taken it seriously enough to actually listen to and pay attention. So I'm familiar with it indirectly.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen some wild videos, combat of
Yeah. The
sovereign
court
citizens.
ones. Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
man.
when they go to court.
Ooh.
Yeah, like he believes like there's this thing you could do to pay your debt by writing something on your bills, and then you send it in, and it means your debt is. He did that. He tried to like get rid of his debt by
Oh,
writing that thing
what,
on the bill.
what do they do with their car? Don't they put like private property? Then that means like they don't need plates or you can't.
Not for commercial use. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, not for commercial use. You know, it's like, oh my god, yeah, you're really fooling them there. Good job.
And they're traveling. They're not driving or
Yes, they are
something.
That's right.
traveling. They are traveling.
Yeah. Because of the interstate commerce
Right.
regulation laws or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of them
Yeah.
I've seen videos though too. I watched the videos of father and son, sovereign citizen. They got pulled over and they ended up, getting into a shootout with the cops. I mean, it's like, wow, man. Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
How does one get that alien? Now that I think about it, he's from the criminal justice system too. I was going to ask how somebody gets that alienated from their society, but if they're already in the criminal underworld, that's pretty alienated.
Oh,
It's the mugshot
oh,
brigade.
The mugshot brigade.
yeah.
Yeah, I like my freedom too much. Like I said, have I made mistakes when I was younger? 100%. But yeah, that's why I just try to work and just try to keep to myself. It's like YouTube. It's just entertainment. It's fun to me. It's something to do in my spare time.
Yeah.
But I got to get ready. I work third shift, so thanks for letting me up, Jeff. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
it.
for coming. It was good chatting. Glad you
Yes,
came up.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I appreciate you having me. Wombat, you already know I'll talk to you and see you. I see you everywhere. So,
Will do, cheese. Yep.
all right, everybody, be safe.
Have fun at work. Yep.
Oh, always, always. Yeah, combat. I got to go to the chicken farm. You know that, man.
That's right. I gotta
right.
head down to the basement. It's third shift in the basement's about to start.
Oh, are you on gimp duty?
Yeah, I'll take the fifth. Bye.
Well, what's up?
Did I scare everybody off?
No, I think it was winding down anyway. They'd been here for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I see
It's
you've been
just
going
a-
for almost 3 hours.
Well, we had about 2 more hours before that, but I have to go back and clip the porn bomb out and repost it. So we've actually been going for about 5 hours probably, but I had to restart the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's crazy that I mean when it happens, you got to be on the ball moderating your channel.
I wasn't because it slipped past my defenses, and I thought it was somebody that I knew that I never.
But-
It's like if you were on panel, I would never think you would do something like that. So I didn't think I had anything to worry about.
Right. And you can feel free to, check me any way you have to. I
Yeah,
don't
I
mind.
appreciate it. I'm gonna start being really strict about the camera thing. So if you don't have camera, don't even try coming up.
But what's always got me is that YouTube will punish your channel for having that on live
Yeah.
rather than actually do, their tech diligence and find out who's, doing this inappropriate shit. Because I think if there's one thing to be a troll and to, get blocked and banned from channels and stuff like that. But it's a whole nother thing to do these completely against terms of service types of terrorist attacks on channels and them not be held accountable and had their accounts blocked. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because StreamYard
that's
doesn't care if you show porn, but they'll take your channel down.
yeah, and that's why I was so interested in this Telegram case because that's one of the issues involved is to what extent is the platform responsible for the activities happening on the platform. And so whatever happens with this Telegram guy could have implications for that kind of stuff here on YouTube. To the hens. He might, but it's not like you think he's faking eating dinner? He's probably cooking dinner and eating dinner, and he might come back after dinner, or he might not. I might even wrap up and go have dinner myself. But my God, is that you're that desperate for drama? Is Mike really cooking? Is Mike gonna come back now that people have left the panel? Stay tuned. Tune in. Do y'all read books? I can recommend some good books that might have more like drama of substance, or some movies. It just seems I don't know. Now I'm kind of fascinated by your fascination that this is fascinating. So now I'm like getting drawn into the same mystery.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't really know anything except for just listening to you guys talk about this Mike guy. I may have been on panel with him before, but I don't know all this
I
stuff.
don't either.
But you
'Cause
mentioned books and movies, and I've always had a hard time focusing on the story while I'm reading and like building it in my brain. But I've
Mhm.
always loved the cinema, you know, at the movies and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, and that's another art form that we might be losing. It's the age of cinema.
Yeah, I really love how video games have progressed to instead of being um, you know, just left to right running. Like some games now are more epic than movies, or you know, like TV series that you really get into
Yeah, that's what
because
I hear that they're
yeah, because you make choices and they basically design the game or can make updates to make it endless.
yeah.
You know, I never thought Breaking Bad was going to go for 10 years. I thought that was going to be like a mini series, maybe 2 or 3 seasons and wrap up. But God, they went for 10 years and then they got spin-offs off of that.
That's another one I haven't seen either.
I never watched it, but you know, just paying attention, I saw it was like, man, they went for 10 years
Wow.
or 10 seasons. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, we were watching one that we actually did watch was Sons of Anarchy,
Why does that sound familiar? Let me look it up.
the motorcycle gang, kind of like the Hell's Angels, I guess.
Yeah.
But like I was full on into it, but somewhere around like the third and fourth season, I was like, I love you know what I've seen so far, but I that's why I always love movies because you can get the entire story in 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Spike, I think I was going to say the same thing. I think because video games are more interactive, they're more dynamic. You're not just passively. It's not a one-way relationship between you and the medium. And I think that things like YouTube and the Panelverse are the same way. And I think that people are craving something more reciprocal and interactive and dynamic from their entertainment now. And video games are starting to provide that. Things like YouTube panels, and you can interact with the content creators. I think there's a whole trend away from like passive one-way unidirectional media to something more like this. Just in
Yeah.
general, it's now that people are discovering they have the ability to interact back with the medium. I think we're seeing new innovations or new trends.
Yeah, I know I had a bit of an emotion, like some of the first panels that I went on. where they were content creators. Like you could go and watch their videos. They would do premieres and live watch parties and stuff like that for the videos that they were creating. But when you get to go on panel with that creator that you've been watching for so long, and you know, it's part of your repertoire or whatever that you keep going back to. But then to be on panel with that creator, it's almost like a starstruck moment at first. Like, oh, I'm talking to, you know, the celebrity that I watch their videos every Sunday, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it kind of equalizes and democratizes the experience. So you don't have these remote celebrities anymore. Everybody's part of a larger community. And there's not really, it's like leveling status. There's you can have somebody with 1 million views or 10 million views or whatever, but when you're on a panel with them, they seem just like anybody else. Like the numbers don't really differentiate how the experience goes. So we're all able to interact on our own terms and our own merits.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful thing.
Like we couldn't sit in a coffee shop with a Hollywood actor or a rock star or even like a famous YouTuber and all interact equally. Like they would not take us as seriously as they take each other. But on a panel, you can get closer to that, like just all interacting on the same level more or less.
Yeah.
Liliana, what are you up to? I don't see anything in the panel so far. I mean, in the comments.
Yeah, I told you that what was it last night? It was either last night or the night before that I was here, and then she went live, and I told you I was gonna go see what
Oh,
they
right.
had.
You went on her. Yes, I watched a little bit of it last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can say I mean I had a good time. It was very much like many of the panels that I go on, and it was chill. Whatever pops up, talk about it. So
Hmm.
got another sub, I guess. It was fun. Good people.
Cool. That was Liliana's channel. She does panels too now and then, and I'll pop hers in the chat. Hey, freak. What's up?
Yeah, and that's a another connection in the spider web. By coming
Right.
here and having the times that we have and the conversations that we have, and then to meet somebody, you know, and to click those buttons really kind of it's another string in the web. Like catch more places, meet more people, and keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it's a network, and I'm trying to sync up with the people that have networks on the more healthy side, or at least more that supports what I'm trying to do here, so that when I share other channels here, it's the same type of vibe or people or whatever, and vice versa. And so through finding the right channels and forming a larger network with them, we can increase the power of any individual channel.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
It's just finding finding the right ones to do that with.
One of the channels that I frequent, really good people. Um, I I went to a channel where I was like I said before, it felt like it was run by a celebrity content creator, and it was a good channel, open panels, always full, um, a lot of fuckery, but a lot of good times, a lot of sharing, and you know, peaceful times where people can have a good time. But through there, I met somebody, and turns out he was in partnership with the creator of the original channel, and things went sour, and it kind of split that entire community, like mass bannings and stuff like that. And but that's between those two guys. But
Mhm.
then the people that gravitate towards somebody that's going to run their channel and not allow certain things versus somebody that has a channel that says, "Hey, come have a good time, say whatever you want, just know you're responsible for your own words." Uh, you can bypass a lot of fuckery by going to a channel that has rules and won't put up with stuff. Or you could go have fun in the mosh pit, which is fun sometimes too.
Yeah, the options are out there, so people can have the experience that they want.
Yeah, but now
And I'm
the guy
trying to
that
provide one kind, and there are channels out there that provide the other type. So I think between all the creators, we have a wide range covered.
yeah, and the guy that broke off and branched out, I gravitated more towards him because he was the one that was gonna set rules and wasn't gonna deal with fuckery and yelling and stuff like that. And they cover news, current events. They just have a good time for the most part. But what they've done is they've networked many channels together that are all restreaming when they do their network show, and they try to keep it going all the time. But one of the main things they do over there is like help people develop uh, music using their AI system. So if you need
Oh,
like a cover song or something for your channel, they do some really cool stuff. They almost make a theme song for everybody that comes in there if you want to. It's
damn.
just fun. Yeah, it's really fun.
What's the channel?
You'd probably find it as Eyes on the Audit. And there's some other ones too that are all in the same network. Mama Bear, Grim Reaper.
Some people put their channels, yeah, the network. He has it at the bottom. Vigilante Media, The Grim Reaper, Bear Britain, Fake
Yeah,
Mike. In fact,
yeah,
I think on my channel, I had some of our partner channels at one time, but I don't know how updated it is. PF Jung, Go Becoming, my old channel. Yeah, so I can even add channels on my page. There's a section for affiliated channels.
yeah. And if as long as you trust the people that you're doing to like not do you wrong
Yeah,
and
that is
to
the key to everything.
I say at a minimum like integrity. You don't have to be special, but if you say you're gonna do something, uh, you know, people depend on your word. If you don't say you're gonna do it, or you say you're specifically not gonna do it, you know, that's fine. But if you say I'm going to do this, it's gonna help, and then you don't do it, it's like that can be an issue. But that's just looking into the possibilities of it. But yeah, if you can get the right people that you feel comfortable with networking with, more
Yes.
links in the chain. Yeah,
Yes, you're absolutely right. If you can find that perfect band and
yeah.
get it going, moving up the charts.
It's not impossible, but it does take drawing boundaries and being upfront about your boundaries as individuals as well.
Yeah.
Because some people get a little too close or get a little too, managerial and kind of just,
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that.
yeah. It's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Like you said, when we're all on equal playing ground, but we're trying to work together, it's like, well, who's in charge here? And everybody's going to raise their hand at the same time. I'm in charge.
And and part of it's a community, so we're kind of all in charge and all collaborating. But then the individual panels, the host has to be in ultimate control of like he has to have the ability to ultimately be in charge of his panel.
Yeah.
And so I'd say individually the buck stops with each panel creator, each content creator. But collectively, the community itself, I think, is larger than any one creator, and the community itself is maybe there's not like one single person in charge of the community, but of the individual channels there is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
cheese
and
came up. We had a cool conversation. So.
yeah, and like again, I don't run a channel. I just show up on YouTube and
Do you
wound up here. You know what I mean?
do you have aspirations of running your own?
I've considered it, but I haven't. I'm not in a a place in life right now where I can carve out the time and do it on my own. So like
Okay.
when I'm chilling, I really don't want to put any thought into anything. I gotta be ready to get up and do things all the time. So
Well, then that's
that's where I
good that
enjoy
that
going on. Yeah,
like people like us do these panels because it fills a need for the
yeah,
people that still want the interaction and the community, but don't necessarily want to or have the time to do their own channels. But
yeah.
it still provides that ability to
I,
participate.
yeah, and that's why I like to pop up rather than do my own thing because I don't have a computer. I would hate to try to figure it out and try to run something from my phone because if I'm running a panel and I get a phone call or something I have to
Right.
handle also with my phone, it's like, oh, it'd just be a daggone headache.
This is a lot more work that it might look from the other side, like from the viewer's side. But there is work and things you have to pay attention to constantly to do this. Look at what happened today. And so there is effort in this, in doing this type of thing. And
And
to me,
yeah,
oh, go
go ahead.
ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like the other day with the experimental uh, platform, you were mentioning it costs money too.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does cost money, and it's going up by a lot, almost $50 a month. So all those donations, memberships, super chats, they all help. Believe me, and thank you for them. Um, yeah, I kind of see it as like four layers or components. You have the audience that's watching, which you may never know who's watching. They're invisible. And then you have the chatters that participate in the comments. And you have people like you that just come on the different panels, but they don't necessarily have their own channel. And then you have the content creators that have channels and may or may not go on other panels. Like I'm one of the few creators that don't really go on other panels. I just stay here and do my own thing here and open it for other people. So you have those four groups all interacting to make this larger YouTube community experience. And I think each one plays their own role. Like anybody can participate at any of those levels and still contribute to the community.
Yeah,
It's an ecosystem.
yeah.
What happened with Don? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll wrap up for now and take a little break. We did 3 hours, counting the first 2 hours. So that's about 5 hours. And be back out later.
Well, thanks for having me as always, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care, man.
Yeah, thank you too. Take care. Good to see you. Oh, Zat, you just well, I don't know. Do you have anything real quick, or you just coming to hang out? Um, I'm gonna get some lunch, take a break, watch some TV, maybe take a nap, de-stress, and then come back and maybe try to clip that thing out and repost that video.
All right. Well, take care.
Okay. Take care, Untrackable. All right. Okay. Well, hi, and bye for now. Um, all right. Well, it's been a wild morning slash day so far. Um, okay. Hang on one sec. I'm multitasking. So I'm gonna go take a break from it all and do my thing and come back. Nova, thank you too. Take care, Mr. B. Good to see you. Everybody else, the dramatics and non-dramatics alike, the people that are here for the philosophy, the intellectual, the nerd stuff, and the people that are here for the passion and the drama, the human connection, all that stuff. We have it all. It's like a mall. So we'll reopen it again later, and until then, take care. Oh, somebody's trying to come up. Who could that be? All right, I'll real quick. We'll let the man get another word. Oh, you changed shirts.
Yeah, I changed my shirt. Yeah. So, well,
Did you have a
I only
kitchen accident?
I had a hoodie on. Remember, I was wearing a hoodie with a t-shirt. So I
Oh,
just,
okay. You just
yeah, got a little warm in the house, so I took the hoodie off, put a shirt on. It's a nice shirt. It's a soft. It's a polo. It's a nice soft shirt. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. I stuck it out for you there. You know. So
Oh,
I don't
you were
like that.
listening. Yeah.
No. When I was on earlier and they were just jumping all over me, I was like, whatever. I did it for you because normally I'm just like, look, Jeff, I'll see you later.
Mike, you don't have to. I don't want.
I
I
wanted you
feel
to.
sadistic having you in that situation if that's not
Yeah.
somewhere. Like if you're not in, if it's not on good fun or like a good sport. I don't
Yeah.
even want you.
Well, the thing is
That's a
that
lot to ask from a person for money.
yeah.
That's not something I even feel good about.
Well, even when I was gone, and then this, and he said that it's like, what they're doing, Jeff. Listen, you make your own decision. They're not here to talk to you. They're not here to get to know. They're here to weaponize your panel to attack me.
Well,
That's all.
also though, and I didn't realize
Yeah.
this, and they brought out this
Yeah.
point that a lot of them have never gotten a chance to vent about this before either, because when they go on
Jeff,
panels and try to do it,
they had talked about the same thing. The stuff
oh,
they're talking about is from almost 2 years ago,
okay.
and they're still talking about it every single night. I don't engage them. I don't want to deal with them. I'm out of the drama sector. I'm out of it. And when they said that they try to get me on other channels, that's true. But they get bounced in 10 seconds because they don't want that on those panels. People will not let people weaponize their panels. I go on a panel that has.
I only did it for money, honestly,
I
because
know.
y'all know I
Yeah.
wasn't doing it before.
It's just aggravating. It's just I just sat there and I was like,
Well, you know what?
yeah.
This was a good experiment then, because I
Yeah.
know what, like, I don't participate next time.
Yeah.
It's for people that like can have fun with the trolling and being trolled, and I think for you and this crowd, that's probably not the healthiest thing to be pushing.
And whether you believe it or not, I do care about you and I do care about your channel. I come back to your channel not because I can't go
Oh,
anywhere else. Yeah, I can
I
go.
don't have doubts about you.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like I told him today,
Yeah.
even if everything they're saying is true,
Mhm.
none of it's happening here. Like he's not bringing
Exactly.
any of that stuff here on this channel.
I remember. I don't mind saying it. A wombat went on a channel that I frequent, and he comes up right. He goes, "Hey, what's going on?" Oh yeah, and yeah, you have Mike up here. Mike did this, and this. The guy stopped him and said, "Hold on. I don't care. He didn't do nothing to me. I'm cool with him. He comes up, we talk, we have fun. Don't bring that shit here." Boom, and he got bounced out. So, like I said, you run the channel how you want to run it. And I know I sound elevated. Let me take my voice down a little bit. I'm not upset. I'm not mad at you whatsoever. If I was tiffed at you, I would tell you. But no, I'm used to them coming up like rabid dogs and going crazy. And it's just sad. And I'm glad you made some money. Buy yourself something not frozen to eat. Get something fresh, Get something fresh, But yeah, man, it's all good. And I'll come back. But it's just like, what I'm trying to say is this: we light troll, like me, Tommy, Vinny, even Moose, Spike. We light troll. We don't. And then he said this 2.5 years ago, and it's like, okay.
I couldn't even tell Tommy had an issue with you. He was pulling it off so well. Like y'all look like friends. So
Tommy
the
D?
viewers don't know any of this shit. So
Yeah.
as far as like content goes,
Yeah.
I'd rather
Well,
them see everybody.
Yeah.
If we're capable
Yeah.
of being all here and pretending there's no drama and having the conversation we've been having, I'd rather the viewers see that
Yeah.
than that everybody secretly hates each other.
Yeah. And like I said, man, no hard feelings. I just, I knew people were paying, so I just kind of like, I waited it out. I waited it out, and I'm like, all right, I'll just wait it out, and then they'll eventually stop, and they don't stop. And then 2 years ago, I'm like,
Jeff,
okay,
you don't even have to rewind and
Yeah.
catch up. It's the same
even-
loop. You didn't miss
even a
anything.
large part of your chat was like, this is like really stupid, man. This is like dumb.
It is. It's really
you know?
stupid. I'm one of those people that think it's really stupid.
Yeah, but like I said, I enjoy coming. I know you're on the. If you're on the end out, I just wanted to. I literally just got done eating. I wasn't waiting for everyone to be gone. I just got done eating.
That's
And
that's what I
the
told him.
meatloaf came out good. Meatloaf, fresh mashed potatoes. I went peas. Not a big pea fan, but I went peas.
Frozen or canned?
Canned.
Ooh, the little canned The kind
The
they used to feed
candy.
us at school that you make the
Yeah,
fake
we
guacamole
good.
out
We
of.
good. And then I got a nice loaf of fresh bread. So
That
yeah,
sounds good.
keep it simple. Keep it simple. But are you going on again later? Are you going on tomorrow? What do you think?
Oh, I'll probably be on later tonight.
Okay.
I'm sure.
If I'm up, I've been falling asleep early because I have to go in. Some days I go mid, and some days I have to go early. So I have to go early tomorrow. But if you go on not too late, I don't feel like going like a 10 or 11 or something like that. Unless it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll probably be sleeping. But usually take like a 3 hour break, right? Then you come back on, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. If you're around, I'll pop up and we'll have more Battle Royale, I guess. And I'll tell you this, some of the stuff they said was not true. It was not true. And I'm not going to address it right now because it's not rehash. Let's let Sleeping Dogs lie,
But you are
but
rehashing. You're exactly rehashing, bro. Come on.
well, I can do that.
But everybody was today because of the drama credits.
I can do that.
You
Which
know what?
we
You
might
know what I think?
retire already.
What I think it is a little bit, Mike, is that I haven't been on a panel. I mean, I've dipped in a little bit on YouTube over the last 2 weeks, but I pop in and listen.
Yeah.
And what happens is, not to misuse the word or the phrase, but you spend like a half an hour on every stream, even if there's no trolls on panel or nobody in chat, and you talk to Jeff about the AI and the photoshopping of your pictures, and you sort of weaponize his channel.
I
So
don't remember him talking much about
almost
that.
on every stream he does it.
No, dude. No, Spike, I'm sorry. A couple minutes here and there. That's it. A couple minutes.
Most of my
Whatever.
conversations with Mike are about like childhood, Gen X stuff,
No, I
movies.
listen. I pay attention and
Oh,
I
it's
listen
not
to all
true.
the topics. But what happens is when people don't have a mic or aren't on a panel, and he'll subtly do it. Mike's pretty smooth with it, but whether it's a few minutes or whatever, he'll sort of talk to you about like these people have been coming around and doing this thing.
Yeah, every now and then, and a lot of
so
times I
when
redirect him.
so after a
Once in a
while,
while.
I think people just want to hop up and be like, especially when Mike's on panel saying, none of you guys are all weak. You're cowards. You won't panel up and talk to me. So when they finally do, it feels like it's a humongous load of people. But it's
That
really
was something. Hold on, let me correct you. That was actually directed towards Mr. B and Proby, and then me and Jeff were laughing about it. It was by design.
I thought it
because
was
they were-
Liliana. Like
No,
wanted to know.
it wasn't Liliana. I don't even know Liliana.
See, I didn't
have
even know.
I have nothing to say to her. I don't even know who she is. I have no clue. They're like trolling. I'm like, I don't even know you. Yeah.
You've talked about her on seeing photos of her on Banana's channel.
No, I haven't. I
You
don't know who she is.
absolutely did.
No, I have. Spike, stop, dude. I don't even know who Liliana is.
Is that where they go pull the stream?
You absolutely spoke. Look, I'm not trying to call anyone out, but Mike, you 100% said something about seeing photos of her in Witch of Heart, getting it on.
No, I didn't.
You
I've seen photos?
Bro, I'm not
I've
a
seen
liar, bro.
photos?
But the thing is, it's on stream. Like nobody
You
has to
said you
argue
saw
about
them
it. Just go
backstage at VV.
find the
You
stream.
said
It's
it.
not true, dude. I never said I
was
saw photos
watching.
of them. Never said that. It's not true. Banana said something about them crassly, and I'm like, all right.
And you said, yeah, you saw photos of her.
No, I
in
didn't.
Witch
No, I
Heart.
didn't, Spike. Did not say. I didn't
Dude,
say
I
I
was
saw
there. I was
Well,
Listen,
if
we're
it's
going
on a
back
stream,
again.
it's out there on
Yeah,
YouTube,
we're going
right?
back again. We're going back again. So yeah, just show it. Show it. Make sure it's not doctored up. Not you would. You wouldn't do that, but yeah, they do doctor videos.
But I will say, Mike, last time you said you didn't say something, they played the clip and you did end up saying it. So I just,
Was it? What did I say?
that you you weren't on Tommy's show, and then he pulled the clip of you being on the show.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, when it's been challenged before, it has turned out that
I
they
don't
were
remember
accurate.
everything. I don't remember. And a lot of the stuff is from a year and a half ago.
My only point of even talking to you right now on this is that the
Yeah,
less
you're right to freak. You're right to freak.
Wait, let me hear his point.
The less you talk about it when people are not here. I mean, because you do, whether it's
He mostly, it's like 90% not talking about it. Sometimes he goes entire days and it never comes up a single time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So by my subjective judgment, the ratio is very, very, very low.
Very slim. Slim to none.
And it's usually when people are in the chat instigating.
Yeah, exactly. But
they
Spike,
won't rise at it,
it's,
dude.
Spike, it's okay for them. No, it's okay for them. I'm going to cut you up, bro. It's okay for them to make 3-hour streams of only me. Gee, that's not obsession,
Y'all just need y'all all need Jefferson bats. Just
right?
put you in
No
a room
doubt.
with the foam bats like they did on the Jeffersons, and let you go at it, and beat the shit out of each other.
I
I
think
have
the
no problem.
padded samurai costume is better.
Yeah, I got no problem. I have no problem with Spike. Me and Spike have argued before. Spike's kind of yelled at me, and I've listened to him because I do get off the rails sometimes back in the day. But what I'm trying to say, Spike, is that when I come here, it's a totally different environment. Other than,
Well,
other
I
than,
know that
yeah,
100%. I absolutely
yeah.
know that.
I'm very respectful of Jeff. You know, if I'm somewhere and someone's talking bad about him, I'll always talk up for him, always. And I didn't bring this to Jeff. There are people in other chats that come here and act cool to him, but in other chats, they're disrespecting him so badly.
I
And
think it's disconcerting to say that they're acting cool to Jeff as if it's a charade. I think people actually are cool with Jeff because Jeff is cool.
But the same people in his chat saying, "Oh man, awesome show, man, keep it up," are in another chat going, "I'm not going to say it. It's just very messed up things."
Maybe
And
there are some people that do that. Maybe there are.
yeah. So, like I said, I stay away from that. And she said, brought up, "Well, why do you come to my stream?" He was calling. He was calling for me to come there about a topic, and I went there, very, very polite. "Hey, man, you know that's not true." And they just
Oh
start
my
dog
god.
pound. And I just said, "All right, man, later," and I
Yo,
left.
I'm trying to wrap up the panel. They
Yeah,
keep
I
coming
walked
back
away.
on.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff. I'll let you go. That way it'll just die down. If you come on later, like I said.
Well, let's see if Vinny has something that is he
Yeah.
coming to give
Yeah, well, I
reinforcement?
dropped off earlier because it was like
Oh.
been like a fucking lightning zap. But
Oh, okay. Are you just here hanging out because we were wrapping up?
yeah,
Hmm?
no, but I also want to add in, just like Spike was saying, you know, I mean, if you're gonna go through anything, just be honest with, because we've all experienced everything. But if you have compassion in your heart and you could learn to just get over shit and move the fuck on, some people don't know how to do that. Mike, I'm telling you, I'm proud to see that at least he's trying to move the fuck on instead of people still trying to drag him down from old shit. I mean, it goes both ways. I understand, and you know, but you know, Jeff. I mean, Mike and I, we have a history. It's not a really good one, you know. But
Oh, I
look,
couldn't tell that either.
yeah,
You
but that's
Italians do
the
really
difference
good at
between.
hiding your.
Yeah, you talk about a man
No
who
wonder
wanted,
he'll do it in the
he
dark.
wanted to reach out and touch Vinny Putz fans, and I don't blame him because I'm a handsome cat. I'm a handsome pussy. Everybody wants to reach out and touch, but you know what I'm saying. But I get over shit like that. I get over shit like that. You know, you just figure out who the fuck people are on here. You know the stance, the line that you know you're not going to go cross or let them cross over onto you.
Yeah.
And then just have fun with it. You have to just be smart enough, not to give your fucking stupid information out to assholes. That's it. It's really the whole trick.
No doubt.
You know,
I
but Mike,
appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, bro, because, you know, it is funny and you take it in stride. Because I still throw shots at you. You throw shots at it, but it's the people that just can't take the shots no more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I can't tell
Other
if y'all
people
like
make
each
their
other or
point to
not.
go against one guy. Like
No,
Mike, I
we-
see a lot of people do. A lot of people, very men, whatever, they'll come at them one-on-one. A lot of women always like, you know, there's like 4 or 5 of them all at the same time.
Oh, some of it could be like a woman thing. You like
Oh God,
like
it could be anybody.
like
For Mike, anybody. But
a
that's a
straight
compliment.
like erotic thing that I don't pick up on between straight
But I'll
people.
let you go.
It's funny.
God bless,
It's funny.
guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll see you
All
later.
right, take
I just
care,
wanted to
Vinny.
clear it up
That was
because
some
I
good
fell off
wisdom.
before, and I don't like to fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Anyway.
no problem. Yeah, no, me and Vinny, we're good. We had problems in the past because, you know, a volatile channel, you know, 2 people being on a volatile channel, we would argue, but other than that, that's the past. That's all the past. Spike too, we would go back and forth and stuff like that. He'd call me out. And a lot of times I was just trolling. See, the problem is that I would troll too much, you know, and it would get away from me. So I've stopped doing that, completely stopped, you know. And my troll now is, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm not giving them a reaction, so they get more and more mad because I'm not giving them the reaction they want. And it's all right,
Well,
man.
you're all right now.
Well, yeah. Well, I can't win with you. It's all I can't win. I can't win for losing. So no, man, I appreciate you, man, and I'll definitely come back again. I just don't like all that chaos. It's exhausting. It really is.
I agree. I let it. I was doing the drama, the troll experiment, and all
Yeah.
that, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure how successful that was.
Nah. You know, you learn
And
from
I definitely don't want you to
Yeah.
put yourself in that position again just for my benefit.
Sure, because I go to two other channels. And both are large. I mean, they're in the tens of thousands. I'll be on the panel. There'll be 4,000 people watching, and we argue with each other, but nobody's putting people like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, well, I don't agree with your point on this. Well, let me tell you why. And it's like a conversation. It's not, look at him, he's fat, he's got big boobs, he's bald. Men don't speak to men that way. That's all I'm trying to say, Jeff. So I don't want to not have to come here. I love coming here because you have helped me be better with all this conflict. And I appreciate it.
That's passive aggressiveness right there.
I appreciate it. I really do. So you guys take care. If I don't go, then Jeff will never get off and eat his frozen pizza. So you do your thing, man. And
no, I had green bean casserole today. I've upgraded, and I want you to know I have my dill pickle chips.
Oh no, green bean casserole. Do you make it with the crunchy onions on top?
I'll have to ask whatever company made the thing that I put in the microwave oven.
Very simple to make. Great.
Oh my God! God damn it! I feel like I got porn bombed the second time because I didn't read the super chats. This is how people are gonna troll me because when I see the super chat, I just click it and I don't read it until after it's already up.
Make some money.
And now I regret. I'm not even gonna play the music or even acknowledge that person made that chat. If they want to throw their $2 away on something that crass.
Yeah, if you want people to,
then let them sit up there in Canada, looking down at their nose, acting all self-righteous like they're above what we do here in the U.S. and they want to throw out a super chat like that. I see
Canada.
There you go. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up?
How's my audio?
Oh, it's good.
Is that okay? It's kind of
it's I got confused. I thought it was Spike coming back. See, you could have been
No, you got Honest Abe here.
God, I'm so glad it's Honest Abe, and because that's what happened earlier.
Yeah, there's an Evil Abe, Evil Abe's Highway to Hell, but that's a whole different side of YouTube. So, anyways, I was just gonna throw my
killing off of the butt juice today.
I was just gonna offer my 2 cents on this whole thing.
Sure,
I have my own troll cult. Yeah, man, I got my own troll cult following. This won't take long, and I've been dealing with them for a couple of years. And yes, they go on panels. Yes, they talk about me for hours on end. And yes, they follow me. They tail me from panel to panel. Sometimes they get ahead of me.
Yeah.
What I found works best with them is when they try to get you all triggered and everything.
Yeah.
And I start, rather than me going off the wagon on them, I just act like this. And that way they know they're not even getting to me. They're not getting under my skin. I just don't care. And they get bored with me and then they start to move on. It's actually working.
They were bored for a little while until they started the troll game. And I think money is corrupting this.
Well, with me, they even have what's called Abe Bingo. So they have like little scorecards. I'm not shitting you guys, man. Literally, they're trying to predict what, it's almost like a jump to conclusions and that sort of a thing, right? You remember Office Space?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah. The guy made jump to conclusions. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
That's it.
What was the jump to conclusion
red
part?
swing line stapler. So, so like I say, these guys used to get me all stirred up. And I would go off the deep end on them. And for them, that was just cheap jock shock content, right?
Yeah.
So now they're not getting that. Either I just act like this, and if they start dogpiling me, I just like, oh, okay. Well, then you guys go ahead and do what you're going to do. I'll just sit here and mute and let me know when you're done, and then I'll talk. And then
Mike is making me money right now. I just got 3 super chats paying to insult Mike, and I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to feature them or play music or anything. If you want to throw your money to insult Mike,
This is the
do
weirdest
it.
thing.
Keep doing it, but I'm not gonna acknowledge
I'm telling you.
I've never had an argument with Liliana. There's never been a problem. Why she has a bug up her ass about me, I can't figure out why. Because I don't even know this person. You know?
I don't know, Mike. You're fresh off the press, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, you've been. I've known of you for quite a while. We've talked a couple times before.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I just say, dude, when people start going at you, just act like just be yourself, like you are right now. Just be all, don't get upset. They're trying to get a rise out of you. It's like the old song, the
Yeah,
troll
for
song.
content or for
Yes.
just sadistic pleasure or entertainment.
Right. I could sing.
Sometimes
It's
it
like,
works. I got trolled today, and it
yes,
worked
right. I
because I
saw
didn't
that.
see it coming from that person, which I know,
Right.
if of course that person's gonna.
Well,
Wow,
the verse is like this.
This
It
is the
goes like
best
this.
job in the world.
Yeah.
I knew I picked the right career.
It's
the verse kind of goes like this song. It's they're just trying to get a rise out of you. Yes, it's true. You respond, and that's excuse. Do start trouble on the double, and all that.
Wait, what's that from?
So that's the troll song, right? I
that
could
from
sing the
South
whole
Park?
thing, but I'm not going to. So, but you know where I'm going with that. They try to get you. They try to get us all stirred up
Yes.
and just get under our skin so bad. And it's so funny how they try so hard with me now. And I'm like, guys, we've been doing this for 2 years, and it ain't gonna work anymore. You can,
but
try,
it does
try,
sometimes.
try.
It works. It's still like all they have to do is get it to work one little more
That's
time.
it. Yeah, and then they
keep going.
Dude, yeah, they can grab their clips. They can make a mockery out of you for a next week and a half. And it's all in good fun for them, of course, at your expense.
Yeah,
so,
but that's part of the game. Like you kind of
is.
consent to that by just being in this medium.
It is.
But there's so many people. There's so many people that will troll somebody. That's all their content, right? And then okay, now it's kind of getting stale. You're saying the same. They're saying the same thing over and over again for like 2 hours. But then they have nothing to talk. Like it's like crickets in the back.
It's right.
Yeah,
it's a loop-de-loop, and everyone wants in it. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. See,
it's drama. It's like blood in the water.
Abe,
drama sharks.
Abe will know this. Abe, you see the drama channels, right? When they run out.
Yes, I do.
Check this out, Jeff. When they run out of people to target, they start fighting themselves. They infight.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of play fighting going on in there too.
Because it's aggression. There's the passive aggression right there.
That's it right there. We've just identified it. There it is.
Try to scapegoat me with it.
Like a week ago, this guy is like the two girls. I love you too, sis. I love you. A week later, you bitch.
Yeah. Well, here's what these guys will do a lot. What they'll do, what you just said, Mike, is they'll play fight. And they'll act like they're going at each other's throats, and it's all a LARP. It's an act, okay? And not all the time, right? Not all the time. But then, that way people will take sides, you see, and they'll start,
people bond over drama.
On the other part. What's that?
People bond over drama. It's like for a sports team.
Remember Mad Magazine, Spy versus Spy? That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Jeff, it's called hate bonding 101. They hate bond. When they have a common enemy, they're best friends. When that common enemy goes away, now they're enemies. It's hate bond. That's what they do. But yeah.
But you see, Discord is the devil, is the demon. It is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Discord is? That's like my little break away from all of this.
Your Discord's really chill. I've been in there, and there's nothing, with some of these other ones, I'm telling you what, man.
The panel drama continues over the Discord. It gets even.
Yeah. See what we get. Let's look at the. I'm going to use an example. The shit show. You're familiar with it, and so yes, the authority checking those guys. Mm-hmm. Well, what you get on the shit show is the condensed version of what's been going on in that Discord server and other ones too. All the juicy stuff they're talking about.
They take the highlights from the Discord drama?
Yes, that's exactly how they roll. Pretty much. So they'll highlight, videos, clips, all of that too, off of YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, the real fun stuff, if you're into that, is in those servers, yes.
They have
what they're doing in there. And those voice chats and stuff. They get in the voice chats and they have panels 20, 30 people strong in there. And on the YouTube side, you only have like 3 or 4 or 6, 10 tops if you're lucky. Mm-hmm. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I understand. Yeah, that's somewhere
it's a paradox.
It's like going to the Pizza Hut. I don't want to be in the Pizza Hut.
Oh my God. Will this ever end?
It's like the pits of hell day.
I
You know,
do
it's
like the
like,
color scheme we have going on at the bottom, though. I appreciate that.
and I asked myself, where does all this aggression come from? These people, why are these people so angry, like all the time?
It's like being a wolf in the wolf pack, man. It's if you want in, this is what you got to do. And it's just to get on a lot of this stems, I think, from all the lockdowns in that era when everyone was all cooped up in their houses, they couldn't get out, and they started jumping on here, right?
Yeah.
And then tensions run high. There's drama before that, but it really kicked off in 2019-20, right? It did.
And I'll say, and you're right. And I'll say this in closing because I'm going to go too. Because if we don't go, Jeff's never.
Go figure. Someone needs to go. Okay, go ahead. Say your closing.
Well, Liana, would you like to address me? Go ahead. I'll listen to you. What would you like to address me?
Thanks for letting me up. Good to talk to y'all. All right.
Dave, take care, brother. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Abe.
All
right, this is the last one.
Yeah, I don't know you. I don't care to know you. So you have anything to say to me? Go ahead.
Okay, so talking about passive aggressiveness.
No, what is the problem?
Hold on, you told me to go ahead, Mike.
Wait, let her talk. Give her a chance
What's
to
the
talk.
problem with me? No talk in a circle. Get right to
Hang
the
on,
point.
let her. Mike, I'm going to backstage you so she can talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, so apparently Mike has an issue with me. You can tell by the way he speaks to me. He's very defensive. He has to come off and say he doesn't know me. He has no issues with me. He's very defensive and comes off and says that. So obviously there's an issue. He does know me. He's lying. He has talked about me. He's lying. He's talked shit about me. He's lying. So I'm here to confront, why are you a fucking liar and trying to make me look like a bad person, Mike, when you are the fucking bad person? Go for it.
All right.
Okay, I don't know you. You constantly, for some reason, say, you came up that one night, Mike, why do you have a problem with me? Why? I said, I don't have a problem with you. I don't even know who you are. I have no, and you continually, every single night, he has a problem with me. He's always, I don't have a problem with you. You're manufacturing.
Show me where every single night I have said you have a problem with me.
Can I talk?
No,
Every
answer that
single night,
question. Okay, show me where. Show me where, Mike.
Yes,
If I can't
yes,
talk, I'll
hang
just
on.
stop.
It's
I'll just stop.
fair is fair. We're going to have to do this one at a time. Go ahead.
Jeff, the first night she come up when she did this brainstorming of the troll game, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, anything creative you can. She came up and she wanted to engage me. Why do you don't like me? I said, I have no problem with you. I don't know you. I don't want to engage in any kind of troll game. I just don't.
But it sounds like she's talking about stuff from before that, like other panels that you
I don't know what she's talking about. It must have been from years ago because I don't remember. I don't. Sorry.
Well, he doesn't remember, Lily.
I don't remember anything. I don't even remember when you came up. I didn't even remember who you were. You know how many tens of thousands of people I've talked to in 2.5 years?
He's a very popular guy. That's true.
I don't remember everybody I talked to, and I'm sorry, but you're not very consequential to where you're not a large channel owner, which I would remember. I would remember someone that was a channel owner that I would frequent. If I met you in passing once or twice.
It sounds to me like he's talking to her.
Yeah, over 2 years ago. I don't remember you. Listen, you can say whatever you want to say. Liliana, I'm not going to engage you anymore. That's all. I'm here to talk to you.
Okay, then stop talking shit. Okay, Mike. So
not
stop
talking
shit.
I don't know you.
Wait, Mike, hang on. Mike.
I don't know you.
Go ahead, Liliana.
You're very defensive. You're obviously hiding something. The entire chat knows. The entire chat knows you're lying. So quit making me look like a bad person because you are
lying about what? So the entire chat knows I'm hiding something? Jeff, am I not?
I want to say something about that because as an autistic person, I don't pick up on any of that. So if that's your evidence, no wonder I don't notice that he has a problem because that's that vibe stuff that a lot of women use that autistic men don't even notice. So if you have channels where he's talked to you before, that kind of stuff is concrete enough to support what you're saying. But just the fact that I can tell by the way he's acting, that's not concrete me enough to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it consequential what size channel anyone has and how many people are on there? Does that sound like bragging rights? Does that sound like someone who is being truthful and forthcoming about knowing someone is by throwing channels? Who cares about channel sizes?
But if I'm talking about if that's the kind of stuff you're going off of to prove that he has a problem with you or that he's lying about something, that's not enough. Just say what the actual lie is or what the actual problem is. If
So
your
the
evidence
actual
for a
lie,
lie
yeah,
is that he's
I
coming
agree,
across a
Jeff.
certain way, that's not
I
concrete
I
enough for
agree.
me.
So the lie is that he knows me and he is lying and he's talked shit about me, sexual innuendos, perverted shit about me.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you
Oh,
lost
about
your mind?
the picture with her and that girl.
There's no picture. I never talked about a picture.
Okay, so Jeff, I'm done because Mike
It's
is
not
trolling,
true.
right?
It's not true.
He's not, this is all I want to
Well,
say,
all
Jeff.
you have to do is show the stream where
Yeah.
he's talking. That's how you bust a lie. You show that the person's lying.
Yeah,
So he's saying he
people,
never said it, and if he
I don't
said
know
it,
who you are,
then just
Liliana. I
show
don't
where
know
he
who
said
you
it.
are.
That's
I don't remember you. If I talked to you in the past, I'm sorry that I don't
okay.
remember you. What I said, if
Okay,
you were a
that's
large channel
fine.
owner, I would
That's fine,
remember
Mike. Why
someone
are
that I
you
would.
yelling? It's
I
fine,
would.
Mike.
I'm not
hang
yelling.
on. We don't police emotion here, especially men emotion. If you have a problem with his emotion, you're the one
Yeah.
that has to leave the panel, not him.
So the whole point
If you're
was,
if
I
the
don't.
issue because the
Yeah.
issue was that he lied or he had a problem with you, if the issue is now his emotion, that's not something that I'm going to let someone come on here and have an issue with about somebody. He's allowed to have his emotions however he wants to
Well,
have them.
I haven't cursed or anything like that, and I wasn't being demeaning. It's just that I have to talk loud because she doesn't stop talking. Like I said, the truth is this, Jeff. If I've talked to her, excuse me, if I talked to her in the past, I don't remember. I don't remember
Mike might
speaking to
say
her.
that, but I'm not going to say that. So show me the clips.
And yes, Wombat does AI. He just did AI videos on me yesterday, where
Wait, Wombat is
yeah,
YT Criers too?
yes, yeah. He made a bunch of AI videos on me. They're all AI. I'm not saying the things that they're saying, and they put something over
I
my
don't
mouth.
know if people are faking videos though.
Yeah,
You've
no,
given
yeah,
them enough
yeah.
real
What's
material.
It's all right, man. He can do whatever makes him happy in his little
Well, he's
basement.
apparently I'm getting one too, so I'll watch mine and
That's cool. That's
judge
cool.
from there.
Yeah, I come up to talk to you, and like I said, Liliana, she needs to get off her high horse because I don't know who she is, and I just don't know. I've
Well,
talked to so
to
many
me
people.
it would be very easy to pull past streams and say, look, and people
Yeah,
have done that with you before. They're like, look, you were
yeah.
on this stream, you said this here. So until they do that, I don't have to. It's he said, she said gossip.
But
I don't have to get into it.
Jeff, I go on 3 different channels. That's it. I go to 3 different channels. I used to go on like 30, so I just don't remember. I don't remember certain people. Someone will come up, hey, you remember me? I'm like, no. And I actually don't remember that person. It's like, it happens. But yeah, we'll leave it there. You know,
So you have no problem with her that you know of, and you're willing to leave her alone and
yeah, no
just
problem at all.
start fresh from here and stay out of each other's way.
Jeff, I'm telling you, bro, that first time she came up and said, you have a problem with me? I said, I don't even know you. And then it was a mute point. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I have nothing to talk to you about or argue
Okay.
with you about. I don't have anything. And
Okay. And if
it just,
there's videos of you out there showing otherwise, people are free to circulate that.
yeah, why not? There's videos of people from 2 years ago, a year and a half ago that just don't remember. It happens,
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
remember now because I only go to a couple channels. So I
Well,
can,
that sounds like an easy way to settle that then.
yeah,
Currently,
yeah,
as of this moment,
yeah.
September 17th, 2024, you have no problem with her. There's no drama, and you're just going to
Not at
leave her
all.
alone, and y'all are going
Not
to
at
do your
all.
own thing.
Yeah. And once again, it turned into drama, a pile of drama, and I'm not looking for that. So,
Well, it can end
yes.
right now, right
Yep,
here,
no
this
problem.
this second.
I got to get you a gavel. When your judgment comes down.
I have my Satan staff. I can.
There you go. Boom. All right, man. Well, I'm sorry for making it so, extended, but
Well,
yeah.
it took a village. It wasn't just one person,
Yeah.
and it did start with money. So that was the root of all of today's drama.
Yeah. But, like I said, I'll see you again, and I just don't want to be part of all that negativity. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. I want to have fun, Jeff,
Well, I think we've had our fun for today with it, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right.
I don't know if we're gonna go back to this soon.
No problem. The kickoff game is cool, Jeff. The kickoff game doesn't hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. It's just someone jumps off for 5-10 minutes. Kickoff game is pretty cool. So I'll come on panels and I'll over
So
talk.
far, I'm making the most money by me not doing anything and having people just insult you with super chats. So I don't even have to make up rules or anything. Just let them come here and throw chats at you.
Yeah, I think that, and this is my opinion. You do whatever you want, of course. I just think that people need to let stuff said on other panels a long time ago.
That was the agreement that
Yeah.
I thought I had kind of made with the crowd, but the money thing, the troll game was an experiment, and I did agree to that. So I'll take responsibility for the drama today. I was trying to be a good capitalist. I was seduced by money. It did not go as I expected, so I will find some other way to monetize.
It's all good.
And don't feel like you have to put yourself in that position again.
No,
and
not
it
at
did
all.
let in way more drama than I intended, but I'm glad we got a chance to talk about it, examine it. Some people got to get things off of their chest that they may not have gotten to do. We got a little more insight. Some of the people came and shared up about their similar experiences. And so all in all, I'm going to put this down to a constructive conversation.
Got it. And like I said, I'm not going to repeat myself again, but Jeff, I was going to turn the troll knob and I didn't do it. I just was chill and I was like, all right, that's cool. And then it was time for me to make dinner and I made dinner, but I didn't, bro, I can explode on people and I didn't do it. So I'll let you go,
It's
Jeff.
time for me to make dinner.
You've been trying to get off here now for about an hour, so I'll let you go,
yes.
man. And get yourself something to eat, man, and replenish and energize yourself again. So if you come on later and I'm up, I'll come up and chat it up with you, man.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good night. Have a good rest of your night.
You later. All right,
All
man.
right. All right. I have nothing to say. I'm dramaed out. I'm going to eat and watch TV in the Discord. Yeah, like I said, good luck getting that reputation to stick because that's what I struggle with up here in Washington State. That's like calling the victim what their abuser is. Like when they call cultures like mine that were oppressed by white people, we're the white oppressor. Calling me passive aggressive is like that's the very thing I'm fighting against up here. It was totally for content. When the light bulb went off and I saw it for what it was, it totally just yes, of course. It was an opportunity for content. I doubt Flo cares seriously about any of that stuff. All right. Thank you, Abe. And thank you for sharing your insight. All right. I'm going to eat, sleep, watch, and I'll be back later. Take care, everybody.